That's fine. Just put the audio on.
Fucking fists in the air.
Audio's on?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't say fuck all
our
about
lives,
Alright,
but
guys.
they never take our shit posting.
Alright.
Fucking fists in the air, folks.
I don't think there's anything important we've got to talk about, like news-wise. I don't think there's any pressing topics as it goes.
Oh, yeah. No. Nothing's going on. Fucking
No.
Everything is fine and dandy in Scotland.
It's really fucking
Perfectly
boring as
fucking
it goes.
fine.
There is no
Nothing-
war in
Free
Basing,
speech
so
ain't fucking dead. My good mate Dracula ain't fucking been told that him and his mum and his fucking girlfriend have got to sit there for a fucking month and wait for a fucking sentence for these fucking clowns. Are you fucking bamming me up?
And they will never take our oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, my face when
in
Scotland
this
takes
week
its own
in the
freedom
Scottish national news, there are 5 lights.
Oh, yeah, I'll get a reference.
There is no war in Basing, say.
Remember,
And there is no image of in the stream.
remember,
We have always been at war with
No,
Eurasia.
no, about that. I was
there
just,
is no hate speech allowed in the United Kingdom.
I can't
Meanwhile, in Stormont,
I can't imagine doing that fucking, let my mum going through that, fucking let my fucking bud going through that, my fucking family going through that. Oh, for fuck's sake! What is wrong with Scotland right now?
I remember the good old days, back when Scotland was known for glassing Englishmen.
Yeah, isn't... wait 1 second, I'm pretty sure your like, nationalist party is
I think
like the farthest left out of all
is
of
at
them.
least 300 years old.
The last time someone tried shit like this in Serbia, I believe a bunch of Kosovo people didn't come out of it very well.
Mud, there's a new thing under live streaming that says stream now events and camera, and it's got a new box next to it. What's that all about?
I ain't got no cameras on. If there was, it'd be a shit time stop.
Here it is now.
That's not participants. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah. I know you
Yeah,
can hear me.
it's
I
okay.
wanted to come on earlier. As we get together, we'll brush over the events while we set up the game. But this time, since like today has been a fucking abomination in the eyes of the Lord, like fucking. I just thought I would share it with you, like just the actual fucking bile. I can't speak.
Usually
not going to
we,
be pure,
fucking
uncontrolled
angry.
rage.
we usually
Yeah.
just let them get this done before the stream, but
But
apparently
I
we didn't have
usually
enough time.
play the GIF in the background.
What
As
was
a
it?
rabbi, I can only endorse.
I know you got to
Dracula.
save that for the stream itself. Got to entice.
Pissed.
What's it?
Fucking pissed.
As a rabbi, I can only endorse Dankless.
Yeah, but the problem is you're not a Jewish not a Jew. Fucking, I just almost killed my Scottish
Scotland.
rabbi. That's the one.
Or
I was about to
basically
say
the same thing.
you're not a Jewish rabbi.
Scot, Jew, they're literally the same thing.
They're just enhanced
These are in this
versions,
context.
but different
So it's-
variants of Ferengi.
it's different archetypes.
Yeah.
Anybody living in the UK, by the way, fucking keep following fucking Sargon's Facebook or whatever, because we're going to start setting up protests. We'll probably be doing it in the day of the trial in like George Square or something like that.
Yeah,
But
well,
fucking
I know.
Just remember, when they are... If they start shouting down the crowd, just remember, I'm Dankula.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, there's
that shit.
I'm going to buy a big black fucking megaphone and I'm going to call it my negaphone. Because
I really thought you were gonna say you were gonna buy a big black dick.
Does it
Just a
glow
big
in the
black
dark?
dildo.
I was expecting a big black flag with the words "Free Dankula" on it.
no,
But
but
in
written in
ISIS
Arabic.
font.
Yeah,
In ISIS font.
that's the only safe way to do it. They're like, oh, is it?
Can we get a Che Guevara shirt, but it's a pug?
oh god,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Like
okay,
fucking.
okay.
And it's just as gay.
Like, can we get a fucking free Dankula flag? Richards, you should fucking draw it. I'll get it put on a big fucking thing and then I'll go about and wave
Oh,
it.
yeah, I'm gonna draw it. I
Look at
want
that,
to
look
draw
at
it.
that.
Well, as Dankula said, they might be putting an ankle bracelet on him and shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
just check
Jesus
where he doesn't go because he doesn't have a fucking job to do. Jesus Christ. Okay, this
Well,
guy's
just to make
defensive
sure
on the
he
internet.
isn't. Just to make sure he isn't walking his dog.
Why do you go around in a circle every day? It's like I'm walking my dog.
If anything, they should put it on the dog so he doesn't see Kyle at things.
You know, seriously, yeah. Can we get him fucking amnesty in the U.S.? I looked into
No,
it. Like,
yeah.
really.
Here's an idea. Where's Amnesty International and all this shit? This is
Oh, yeah?
the definition of a political prisoner.
Don't
He's
cunts.
not. He's not leaving Scotland, is he?
Tweet to fucking every fucking British comedian you know. Fucking tweet to Trump. Fucking.
I will tweet at Trump.
Like and retweet every fucking tweet you see.
Gilbert Gottfried, your planet needs you.
Stir up as much shit as humanly possible. I want fucking people going to sleep seeing fucking news about Dankless in their fucking dreams.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
like
want to see.
Like the fucking Gilbert Gottfried signal.
and just to be the annoying guy I am, also contact your local MP because that is a really good way of fucking doing it.
Yeah, definitely. Look on the Finkery for a good template.
Anything that gets people to stop flooding their inboxes with fucking
because
bile, and
we actually give them a job to do other than like shovel money into our own fucking pocket.
And remember, shoot your local Anglo so this doesn't happen to your country.
This reignites the troubles.
Yeah, this does, not fucking the Brexit negotiations.
This is good. Like fucking, like this paints a fucking great picture of the fucking Jewish council or whatever the fuck it is.
It really is like one guy with a stick up his ass.
Yeah, what regular fucking just average fucking Jew boy has just been like fucking fucking jail for it?
No. Okay, what happened? Were you not watching the Tommy Robinson stream? They basically said that it wasn't the Jewish Council of Britain that highlighted it. It was the police commissioner himself. So like the top dog was like, oh yeah, fucking get him in prison for it, because he wanted because they've clearly been given like information where they want to have this set as a precedent. Obviously, he's a poor bloke who's just on a bit of a meme. That obviously they haven't said this, but this is what's going on.
Thousands of girls who were raped that they didn't prosecute at all.
But did they say something about the Nazis? That's the important question. Because if they said something about Nazis, then at least we'd be outraged enough.
Of course, they wouldn't say anything about the Nazis. You can't mock the royal family.
Fucking Nuka is 300% mad, mate. I'm fucking 1488%. I'm so fucking angry. I'm shitting liquid hate at every fucking orifice.
I would.
Nuka has reached a level of rage where even lemonade has been withered to fucking dust by his presence.
To be honest, I would say, Nucky, you better calm down before you get cell next to him. But then again, I realised your court dates would probably take longer than his fucking sentence at this point.
Yeah, by the time that you would get tried, Scotland would have ceased to be a country.
Actually, no, that wouldn't have been the case, because think about it. What they're going to do now is, because they know how to go about the proceedings, everyone's going to be run out of energy after what happened with Dankless, and people like Knuckle can just get fucked instantly, because they'll just do it really quickly.
Yeah, it's a legal precedent set.
So
like, now they can bring it up. They can bring it up as evidence.
You'll be going in there after him, but maybe a day after him. That's the level of fucking shit they're probably going to deal with.
The toilet seat is now warm. Please enjoy.
Nicholas Sturgeon's going to shit down your throat.
Anybody was saying there, I'm just swimming in my own fucking anger.
This is
fucking hell, man.
Just allow yourself to be conquered by whales.
This is a kind of rape. Like fucking. This is how people beat their children. I swear to God. Like this shit like this. It starts like this.
What? Dankless goes to prison, you get really angry and start beating children. I don't understand.
Just to make sure they don't vote SNP.
No, just this level of.
They will be at this rate.
anger.
Have you heard the way people shit post when they're young?
Fuck.
Thing is,
This will be all well and good until someone's kid fucking talk some mad shit on the playground and the police get involved.
I went for a shower before this, you know what I mean, and I thought for the flip, because honest to God, I've had this fucking intense fucking feeling in my chest. I feel like I just want to fucking throw up my soul. Because I always knew this was a possibility.
I really didn't think it was a legitimate one.
No, and I thought it's never going to happen. But even if it does happen, you know what? Like, this is going to cause so much talk for free speech. And, like, you know what I mean? Overall, it'll probably be a fucking good thing if it were to happen. You know what I mean? I've said that. I've said that to Dankless because like he's gonna become a fucking free speech icon.
Not an icon, but a martyr.
Yeah, no, that's it. This shit's gonna go down in fucking history. That's what I said, that it's gonna fucking happen if they try to do this shit and fuck somebody over an edgy joke. Like, cause fucking, like, there's so many fucking examples that have been on the fucking TV, broadcasted to everybody of fucking edgy fucking shit, especially for
Of
the
Nazi shit.
Okay,
I mean, there's so
what-
many like great Monty Python bits that are Nazi jokes. Like, what the fuck is that illegal now?
I remind people that one of the most popular fucking skits from Spitting Image is the one where Margaret Thatcher goes to a hairdresser and says, "Give me a look that will be universally popular," and the result is decapitation.
Oh man,
I look forward to the era of Rosa Danks.
I'm probably going to cut the first half of this off and fucking stick a different image on it and upload it separately afterwards for cunts.
It's probably a wise decision because I assume that anyone trying to binge watch the show, God help them as it is, it being what several hundred hours, being longer than all of Gurren Lagann, they will then have to wade through this little screenshot of time.
This is the last fucking episode. Like fucking I died in a suicide bombing. Fucking on the Scottish courts.
No, I think it's good though for you to get your rage out, man. Just fucking vent some.
Yeah, get it all out now, and then we can
help it.
go into this fresh.
I can't help it, man. The rage just doesn't leave. The rage, I'm swimming in it. It's unbelievable. Like fucking Sue, his mum. It's just
Blood for the blood gods.
Okay, for those.
I keep picking at the story where fucking Dracula for hilarious and shit like this was happening and it was ridiculous and it never hit him until his mum broke down crying. And this was fucking ages ago that happened. His mum broke down crying that this was happening and that her boy could be getting the fucking jail. And the way Ricky says he was sitting in the car on the way back, man, it's just the life drain for him that his mum was that fucking wrecked. And now they've got that for a month. Never even gave him a fucking sentence. Unbelievable.
Image of Count Dankula right now in the fucking Pathfinder private.
You gotta have some solidarity with the man.
Oh yeah.
And fucking
Because even if you disagree, even if you think the joke is shitty, the precedent it sets is terrifying. Because this was literally came down to the courts decided it was their jurisdiction to decide context.
Right.
Because now suddenly every single thing you say can be, the content of it can be reinterpreted by the courts to fit their purposes. So literally anything you say will be used against you.
I mean, this is fucking 1984. Jesus,
Yeah.
It's not even I hate when people overquote or overcite Orwell as, oh, it's 1984. Yeah, this is actually it. And I've seen the fucking posters around the UK too. That shit's terrifying. About we're cracking down on anyone who doesn't have a TV license. Fucking A.
Oh yes, that is. There you go.
I hope you're playing for some BBC, folks.
Here you go.
Just fuck me, man.
Look
That's
at it,
great,
private,
Reckless.
private.
And you know what? What's the secondary thing that pisses me off? It's all the smug Americans who are like, finally now we can just say we're better and not have any fucking rationale. Which is like,
Yes,
we're better, we have better comedy. We just have on average bigger brains, and everyone's just so pissed off. They're like, go away, go away.
No, well, anyone who's doing that is a fucking asshole. My only thing was, hey, can we get Trump to give him fucking asylum or some shit for real?
No, he's not
I
gonna-
looked into it a little bit.
he's not gonna leave his
you do
country.
apply for it.
seriously, cunts
But-
message Trump. Everybody just message Trump. Message everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Retweet any fucking tweet you see about this.
Dare Trump
go
won't
for-
do it.
Those of you who have a Cyrillic keyboard, message fucking Putin.
Yeah. Oh my
Because
god. if he
he'd
didn't-
do this just to spite
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah. Fucking A. Putin absolutely would. Jeez, wow, that optics on that though.
Him before Dankula just gets some fucking anthrax.
Because what you need in this world, sometimes the only response to, oh, that's some evil bullshit is, let's summon a bigger fish for this pond.
Bloodsport. Fuck Bloodsport.
IRL Bloodsport.
Sometimes the only response to a shark attack is to summon fucking Dagon.
Give a fuck about Floodsports. Dankula was on there talking to Jim and whatnot, and fucking this active shit like that. It's cringe. It's cringe, guys. It's so cringy trying to fucking do something about shit like this.
Why don't you just use the Constitution? You done?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, come on, guys. Use your constitutional rights.
Fuck the pair of them.
The Mao not getting a constitution. What are
Fuck
you?
that small brain Dick Andy and fuck Jim. Jim sold out fucking ages ago, man. I don't know what happened with his health issues, but his principles are fucking.
The fam, it just started shooting everyone.
Yeah, fuck everybody. This is fucking unacceptable.
Look, I think memes
So
just kill us all over time.
pissed. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna end up dead. Oh god. Oh mate, I found the best thing. I need to. I have found a way of putting that on a flag. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know. Can I export this in some way?
Oh, you
Get
can
it-
print
get
your own
it.
flag?
Get their
no,
range,
I'll-
sell it at fucking cost.
I'll tell you what. I'll quickly switch to. Actually, no. I can just drag it onto that one. This is
People-
Look at
why.
it this
people
way.
know what I look like.
Put it up on fucking Teespring as a flag option at cost. The more we print, the cheaper it gets. So over time, the price will just plummet. As long as
I
we
feel,
demand it.
I feel bad for Turtle Biden over there. He's just sitting there while I'm fucking having a nuclear fucking meltdown.
Guys, just watch the
To
stream.
be
Just
honest,
have a
it would
look
be
at the
it's
stream.
roughly the response that Joe Biden would have to the situation.
Just free advertisement for flagwaver.com. Or it's actually
Fucking
.git,
shop
.io.
around, get whatever fucking places we can get, just to cover all the places.
No,
that
just
they
look at the
deliver to
screen.
other
This is an
places.
example.
I just wanted to have a libertarian monarchist flag made for myself, but I'll get this one too.
I think it works
Someone
really
get me
well.
a fucking Gadsden flag of "Don't tread on pug."
Oh yeah, do that. Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
No,
Guys.
don't tread on meme. There we go. Don't tread on
Ah,
meme.
there it is.
Oh, this is a glorious new. This is gonna be the new flag of fucking.
Get that slavery flag of the black dude like kneeling down and put a fucking pug Zeke Eiling with a fucking ankle bracelet on.
It will be a Pathfinder stream when, no, but I don't think my anger away. So
We got to get it out there before we can get things started in earnest.
Don't worry, I'm gonna keep the pace going today. That's my decision because it's the only thing I can fucking do.
Like, can we really get that "Don't tread on meme" and it's just
Yeah,
that
we can
killer's
get
head
it.
in the
Oh,
end?
yeah.
I'm just picturing Dank's head in the end of that fucking snake. Oh god.
Well, ideally it would be the
it'd be
it
the
would be
pug.
like a really long pug, like
And
Jake
it-
the dog style.
Arguably,
Like a long cat.
it would be a pug being stepped on and squashed. So it's like being squashed out, and it's like that's what I think would also work. No tread on
Hopefully,
me.
by the most get us the most jack of boots on that foot that stomps on it. If you, this is just every fucking weirdo 1984 style meme. Like imagine a booted foot like stomping on a human face forever. That, but with a pug. Every single fucking variant.
A boot stomping a human face forever, but with a pug.
Yep. pretty much.
I'll tell you what, this flag is really bizarrely mesmerising.
I know.
It's like watching flames.
My parents are gonna walk in at some point. I'm like, why have you got an ISIS flag? And then they're gonna start calling the police.
No, they're gonna look at it for a second, and then they're gonna see what's on and go.
That reminds me of
That's
like,
worse.
completely unrelated. But fucking, Harmful Opinions. Apparently, he was saying that the police were questioning him about religion and shit because he had a book about Islamism in his room. So apparently, the police thought he was going to become a fucking Islamist or some shit.
Because Frankie Boyle's a cuck.
Every Scottish person's a cock at this point.
No, Frankie Boyle fucking sold the fucking.
Oh yeah.
What's weird is that
I was talking to my parents earlier on because they find this absolutely fucking unacceptable as well. And like, I was talking about how 2 years ago or something, where Frankie Boyle got a New Year special. It's like, Frankie Boyle, amazing! I can't wait to hear Frankie Boyle. Now what is it? Some black fucking no-name rapper dick sitting there talking about, oh well, the whiteys are fucking terrible, and like, there's institutional oppression and everything, and we fucking blah 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 blah. Fucking great there. And Frankie sitting there nodding his fucking head away. Frankie's a bitch. He ain't gonna do fuck and all.
Which is especially weird since I remember a time that he got accused of being a racist, took him to court and won.
So fucking angry.
Yeah, I'm probably
You know,
gonna.
it actually makes me particularly fucking irritated because I grew up pretty much entirely with fucking British humor, and now it's basically that's not allowed anymore. Fuck.
Yeah, but it's like this thing is that I don't think. I think like Frankie Ball cucked because he basically got fed up of just being like the first guy everyone went to when they're talking about offence, and he's like, well, if I cuck, then it'll be okay. And then of course now like it's come to someone else, but he doesn't know how to deal with it because he's a fucking pussy. So it's like you compare that with someone like Ricky Gervais, who's actually fucking stood up for some fucking principles. You know,
I'm astounded at Gervais for saying shit.
but I think that's what we need because it's like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because now that's going to become, and I said this actually underneath his tweet because I like to occasionally.
Something snapped in the world, and we have risen fucking vampire lord Ricky Gervais from torpor.
Effectively, I just said something akin to like, you know, now you've made the joke that you're gonna be banned, so that makes it funnier and more people will use it. So like people come out and be like,
this is the week with the butter knife. Have you seen that thing?
Oh, fucking butter
Okay.
knife.
Yeah.
Considering that, you know, England hosts the most prestigious rifle and fencing competitions on the planet, I find it especially hilarious and tragic that UK is so cucked on weapons laws.
Oh, you get a license for that joke? Yeah.
I know people over here would go to Bisley on a yearly basis to shoot for their country in a sporting sense. And it's this fuck now.
If you're a British comedian and fucking
You're okay with this shit. You're a fucking
You're putting a countdown on your fucking career.
Yeah, you're basically fucking committing suicide.
You stand for fucking nothing.
nah,
The
honestly,
response, if you're a comedian and your response is not to do a fucking awaken my masters and fucking pass the fucking tapes around and let everyone know that shit's fucked, then even from the most pragmatic point of view, you're not doing great because you're painting a big bullseye on yourself and you're handing around the bullets.
Let's get the Muslim community in this. They're probably.
Oh fucking Tim Demotivator Opinions just tweeting today. Do you see this shit, Naka? Where he was like, oh. No, he was basically just saying like, well, I'm not saying it's right what happened, but the only reason there's so much outrage is because it's a white supremacist joke. If it had been a Muslim who made a joke like this about the kuffar, everyone would be celebrating him going to jail. I'm like, no, first of all, that would never fucking happen because it's fucking Scotland. You're so out of touch, man. Jesus.
Second of all,
they don't even need to joke. They just need to say, fuck the Jews.
I remind you that wasn't it a black gentleman who was funded by the taxpayer to do pretty much exactly this, but actual seriously as art?
The art project. Oh my god!
I think I just yelled
fuck Whitey. Fuck Whitey.
I think I just yelled fuck the Jews at my neighbour's kids.
yeah, I'll tell you what, we're gonna get
that
fucking
oh,
guys, it's happening to me.
Looks like somebody doesn't even need the pug.
Which got a new name for
also, whilst we're on the subject, by the way, people who happen to be of the Islamic faith and make if we made a joke about the kuffar, we wouldn't get away with it. First of all, yes, you do. Second of all, the term kuffar is a racial slur in multiple jurisdictions, especially South Africa, especially there.
But luckily, it's not going on in South Africa either. So luckily, you know.
Nothing's happening in South Africa.
Nothing's happening.
Go to South
Sunshine
Africa
and Roses down there.
and use the term kuffar in regular conversation and see how fast it takes for you to lose limbs. Because
I don't
they
know,
do not
just go
take
down.
kindly
I would say just go down to South Africa while being white and walk into the wrong neighborhood and see how long it takes for you to start losing limbs.
Don't worry, just bring boot polish.
Just exist in South Africa and start losing limbs, but I'm saying using the term kuffar will expedite it to a degree to which there is no scientific measurement.
Oh god. This is why we have the Second Amendment. Yeah, I wish we had a fucking Second Amendment.
What makes me fucking laugh?
We're not allowed to go over there anymore, though. Murky and I will get kicked out.
What makes me fucking laugh is there was, like, as you go back as far as like even the Magna Carta, there are laws that say a right to armament.
But they've slowly been phased out.
But they've been
obfuscated.
phased out. Yeah, they got fucked over. US, take note. This is what happens.
Yeah, they put in like licensing laws and stuff.
Do not fucking let that happen to you.
Because that's what happened with us.
Cold dead hands.
In the UK, if I remember correctly, it's like they added more stipulations on the license to have that, which means it doesn't break the rules. They just add so much fucking extra shit. That is
the right to bear some arms. Less arms.
Only if we are.
Arms, no
only if you
arms.
ask nicely. You know.
The right to bear arms with registration.
Fuck.
What's this little camera thing then? Create. I don't want to have my camera on.
Shall we begin? And
let's begin in earnest.
Yeah.
As we have got on our half hours, fucking our 20 minutes hate out of the way.
Do you reckon Nicola Sturgeon can just be that person?
We already killed off Theresa May in a previous episode, so unfortunately we'll have to wait till such a time that we can acquire a token for her. And if I've learned anything over the years, is that nothing improves the Scottish government like tokens. That's what they seem to be all about these days.
We still got
We've got
Mogbot,
5 of them in
right?
the country.
Anyway.
God.
Let's begin in earnest, shall we? Since we burned ourselves out, now we can give people something to take their minds off.
Here you go, the flag is done. Everything's done.
No, but by the way, I'm still peak fucking angry. Like I was a bit.
Channel it into.
You got it. You have a sword, motherfucker.
You kill Joe Biden, motherfucker. Here you go.
In
the
no,
private.
That's adorable.
Enjoy it.
Did we already roll for initiative?
Oh, that's amazing!
What the fuck is going on?
That's fucking. That is actually fucking amazing.
Check the eyes.
So we.
Turn it
Oh
on
no! I zoomed in on the eye.
No.
Oh no!
The first thing I
That's genius!
Can we get a version with like nice cute eyes and not swastika eyes?
No, don't worry, they're fine. They're not swastikas because they're not at an angle. It's fine.
Yeah, Tibetan good luck charms as well. Sure. Fucking, but yeah.
To which China would say, to what?
I will make that a fucking flag. But
Fly that shit outside my fucking apartment.
There's something so unwholesome about its weird baby legs. Like, it reminds me of that fucking... Oh, what's the name? That fucking the Reanimatrix episode, The New Renaissance. Sorry, Second Renaissance.
No, fuck
when
it,
chihuahuas are being torn apart, it's like, oh...
You know what? Like I was saying the other day, I've got 7 account at the moment, but fucking... And about £10 in loose change, but fucking... Next week, I'm fucking making flags of that. And I'm fucking... I'm getting that shit out there. If anybody wants one, let me know.
I'm gonna get a flag because I'm gonna be going down to the London one, the London protest, probably.
Oh, brilliant! Fourth now I'm thinking about the England with a fucking swastika and it's.
I'll get small flags.
Yeah, you have a version without the.
I'm gonna have like 2 flags. I'm gonna have them both. I'm gonna like dual wield them. I'm gonna spin them around and shit.
Who the fuck made the Kekistani flags? Like fucking who? Well, I'm gonna ask him. The one that sent.
I think it was
4chan fucking did, dude. It was
laser
cool.
reptile or a
No. The one that made the actual physical ones. He sent me. He sent me one for free. I'm gonna ask him how he did it, and then I'm gonna start making fucking like flags of that fucking shit, and I'm gonna fucking give them out to people or something. Depends. I don't know how expensive shit is. I'm poor. Fuck it.
See if you can make little ones. Like, little handheld ones.
Little fucking gimpy hand flags.
No,
Yeah.
you know what we need to do? Put it on a fucking like phone, like a business card size.
No, can we get one that for cars? They're like ones that clip into cars.
No,
What
I want
That's what I
one.
mean, yeah.
I
Like
want,
those.
I want one attached to a giant fucking old school wooden washing pole.
Yeah, I want about 15 people trying to hold it up.
Just a fucking no. What you need is the fucking Japanese like war banner style, fucking on the back ones.
Fucking, you know what I'm talking about? The old clothes pole. The old ones you would use to hold up the line. The fucking shit like that. No, we used to swing them about and beat each other with them when we were children. It's like 15 people.
Scottish culture.
Alright,
Just
okay,
fucking
fuck it.
exactly.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Okay, let's
building
get
that
onto it,
fucking-
let's
I'm
get
making
onto
that flag. It's happening. It's
Really?
fucking happening.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we're all
Now
good.
that we've gotten our arrangements out of the way, we
Keep
can
that
actually now begin properly.
Keep that in the corner, Mud, that fucking pug.
Yep. Last time.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode of Tales from My Wife's Son. This is episode 35, a Dankless job. Who would like to do a recap for this week?
I'm in a tube.
This is true.
But where are you heading in the tube?
Your mum.
More like the court.
Joke's on you. I don't know where that is.
Oof.
So, last week, we finally managed to get into this room after 20 episodes or something.
Yeah.
And we were talking to Sargon, but we found out it's not actually Sargon, but some horrible mutant of Joe Biden and the giant turtle.
What do you mean this is Joe Biden's true form?
Yeah.
Here, Nuka. Here's
And now
a
we're in
flag
a room
you can
full
use.
of some mystical candles. We don't know what they're doing at the moment. If Bill didn't tell us last week, but we forgot. And we are going
They're
to
giant
fight him.
hands or something?
Yeah, giant hands.
They are the hands of giants being formed into hands of glory.
Is it related to Glory Hall in any way? Thank God.
If it is, then I have been misled in some aspects of witchcraft.
Put your cock on top of it. I bet you could have some fun.
It's so large you could sit in it like a fucking throne.
Neat.
So it will just barely fit me. Okay.
Oh, he has a big
your
penis.
Fucking weapon.
Okay, so it's Matt's turn.
Meanwhile, in a cocoon somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, African American.
Meanwhile, in a cocoon somewhere. No, Jimmy, I don't want to fix it.
I don't want to milk a cow blindfolded.
Yeah, Jim fixed it for
Can
me.
he at
Give a
least,
super chat.
can he at least send his drones out while he's in the cocoon?
Yes.
Alright.
Hey.
From First of the Outcast, ravage them in Dankula's honor.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Tough for the fucking super show.
Is it bad that I assumed that Tar was going to end up with Harush at the end? Have I just become broken as a human being?
Harush. Fuck.
We've all been broken. Okay.
You know what? You know who needs to come back as a fucking guest? Here. It's not the same breed, but you know what? He can come back for this episode.
Does it
So
salute
we
for each
know-
head, or?
We may need to get a version of this with pugs.
There you go.
Put that on the docket.
Some of them has leaped through to this chamber. There you go, and he's just there's a tiny version of him now.
You see those spouts at the middle, the end, the corners of the room? It just kind of extrudes out of all of
Oh
them.
god.
I'm so glad you're back.
Like every liquid
fuck
it extrudes is all of it is like covered in dog heads.
Good boy.
Well, Aiden's got herself a pet.
It extrudes with a noise like.
You know, we've got like free super necromancy. You're probably going to end up becoming a lich or something.
Who you calling me?
Bardic liches are a thing.
Oh hell yeah.
Just look at like the surviving members of the Rolling Stones.
Ding. Okay, then.
Look at the Spinal Tap joke. That's why Keith Richards cannot be killed by normal means.
I don't think that's true. He can.
Mate, fucking Keith Richards is going to be around when fucking nuclear holocaust kicks in. Like fucking him and the cockroaches.
Yeah, I was gonna say the two things that can survive a nuclear apocalypse.
Well, when Prince died, he gained all of Prince's power.
Oh, he
Because
laboralized
his power went between him and all the other like rock immortals.
I heard he gets all his blood changed out.
Does he really?
Apparently.
And that is a real medical procedure.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they do it just for funsies. I don't know, maybe if you're a billionaire. Soros probably does that, but replaces it with the blood of children.
Isn't Soros on like his 6th heart or something stupid?
Oh
Yeah, something like that.
What the fuck?
He's on like fucking.
He's-
Even fucking Mumradents of SWAT is internal organs this often. Jesus wept.
No,
See that-
he's not
See
on
that
his 6th
picture
heart
that- you see that
separately.
picture that
It's all at
Boss
once.
Just posted.
He's not actually getting lost. He's not losing any organs.
He's just
He's just
gaining
saying he is. So it's like fucking Dark Harvest and Invader Zim. More organs equals more human. Like he's sitting there and he's just this fucking enormous.
Exploded.
He's not just exploding apart at the seams due to the sheer internal pressures at work.
If you watch him take off his jacket, it's just like his chest comes out about like a good like foot and then comes back in.
He looks like that
Alright,
fucking.
fuck it,
He looks
fuck
like the Rob
initiative time,
Liefeld
bitches.
fucking
Already
Captain
initiative.
America.
Do we
Yeah,
already?
we're waiting for We're waiting for
Oh,
Mud to do it.
what can I
to
do?
have
No, we haven't.
Mog is now.
If you scroll up, look what it's the last things was combat.
Oh.
We haven't done an initiative for this,
Oh yeah.
and the title's not on.
Let's clear all the old turns there. Well, technically, you moved up to this room in initiative, so.
Oops.
Hate. Let me tell you about hate.
It's a crime. There you go.
Well, considering that someone's already been hit off their bike and killed by a fucking driverless car, we are moving towards the AM timeline.
Oh god.
It's legit fear. I had a nightmare last night where I was still back in college and some guy was being a faggot to me and I called him a faggot and I got arrested.
By robots or?
And that was like a fucking premonition, man. Damn.
Okay, is there anything?
Let us pray that it doesn't get to like Razor Fist levels of premonition.
Oh, Doc.
Not
Yeah, there's
the
something
fuck
today.
you, I was right, Das does not need to spread.
Can I prosecute Roll 20 for a hate crime right there?
No.
I am a minority after all.
You're a minority and a woman.
And with that kind of initiative, it's likely you're going to become even more of a minority in the near future. Considering you don't get your Dex to AC for another at least 4 turns, 4 like initiative passes. Okay, now it's all mine.
How much is Daddy Biden? 23.
Deadly Biden.
God.
Daddy Biden. Daddy Biden.
There's
Is Sargon's illusion also attacking?
This is stand bye Biden.
You missed the trick. You should put a hole in top here.
What was that, sorry?
You should have put a portable hole in top of Turtle Biden.
So it could be Kappa.
No, well, fucking
Bill.
the turtle's the fucking Venta Warrior.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, fuck off with the turtle from Venta Warrior.
Mate, that shit's great. You know,
The fucking
stand inside.
I'm not having a demi-plane
Jumbo! Jumbo!
How many evolution points do I have to add to Deadly Bite to give him Beach Boy?
Oh god.
Beach Bye is the beach episode version of Deadly Bye. We will have a beach episode eventually.
I will remove
We will at some point in the future. We will graduate from regular like sequential storytelling to anime like
I was gonna say,
storytelling, where I do have a chart that will give us the episode type for, and one of the episodes is onsen, another is beach.
Ooh.
It's from Giant Guardian Generation.
Bill, aren't we already in anime format where one fight is extended for 20 episodes?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
No, oh fuck it.
Nuck, you're up.
Alright.
Please note that he is not flat-footed, as he did.
Come,
was aware
let's just
to begin with.
exchange hate rushes.
I know, fucking.
He's going to rush Dick first into the
Nah, fuck it.
You
Fuck
did.
it. Fuck.
I'm gonna get my fucking aim going. So imagine like fucking AC works on a fucking turtle shell. So that's 41. And silver wave
He will attempt to counter.
from a distance.
Yes.
I fucking knew it.
He rolled a 2, so he's just gonna eat the damage.
Yeah, get fucked. Also, Duck, you're next.
Were you dealing damage? Did you include D6?
Wait, why am I?
You can see a crack run across the surface of the shell.
Aiden, did you say something there? Your mic was breaking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's because I. Did you include my 1d6 of sonic damage in that?
Oh fuck, no, never. Fuck. There you go, 57 damage. Duck, you're next, and also as my swift action, I'm going to Pride Duck's next, and I'm going to use my move action to give him plus 11 to his next attack roll.
Okay. Duck, you're up.
Okay. Fuck. Is Sarg Boy next to me just an illusion, or is he actually?
Well, look on the old initiative order.
Oh shit, he is actually something.
Yeah, can you roll some knowledge to see what he is?
Yes.
Actually, Arcana or Religion?
I'll roll. There's some Arcana.
Okay. He is a shadow conjuration. He is a summoned creature that is only partially real. He is part illusion, part actual creature.
What kind of damage does he do? Or attacks?
Well, you can attempt to disbelieve his attacks, that which reduces his damage to a certain degree. But under normal circumstances, he deals stat damage.
And do we know what would damage him?
He would act similarly to the shadow monster, so it'd be he's incorporeal for the purposes of damage. So magic weapons hurt him, as do intangible effects. Force effects, as usual, damage him normally, because force attacks damage pretty much everything normally.
Yeah, you have to give me a list of what is the damage by force.
Literally, there's very few ways of getting force damage, one of which is your crossbow, and there's magic missile.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I know that. I just wondered what is that affected by this crossbow?
There's a couple of golems that aren't. There's a variety of construct that isn't, which are already a big pain in the ass.
Yeah, but let's not dilly-dally, Duck.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, oh, and I should mention, I have, 1 second.
Duck, if you can just move the deadly boy from my sight so I can shoot at...
Oh yeah. Could I move to here without, triggering him to fucking stab Deadly Boy or some shit?
5 foot step.
5 foot steps are always good.
Okay, I should note that I have 1 second here. I have Eldritch Claws on Deadly Boy.
Ah, so his attacks count as silver and magical.
So I'm going to use Nucky, you're plus 11. Is that plus the damage or plus the hit?
Everyone in the chat is shouting perils, perils, perils because someone rolled the one on their initiative.
Oh, fuck.
So, whilst it's your turn, let's go ahead and roll that out.
Next to you.
Okay, so what are we doing now? Perils are...
Yes, roll me 1d100. And if it's over 75, roll it again. Don't worry. It'll be fine. The likelihood of it being something horrific is very low. What's the number?
13.
13. Unlucky for some. And... Hoarfrost. The serendipity. The temperature plummets. Everything's covered in frost.
Wow, it's...
Hang on, wait. Roll me 3d10.
Okay. Shit, they're going after the little.
So basically the entire room gets fucking coated in ice, and you can start to see candles guttering out.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what everyone sees is Deadly Bye gets unleashed, and just this torrent of cold air rips through the room.
You have activated Deadly Bye's Ice Ice Baby.
Guys, what album? Come on.
Cracking open a cold one with Deadly Boy.
Well, surely it'd be called Coldplay.
Oh, yeah. fair enough.
Oh boy.
There's so many really shitty ice-based puns to make.
Nuka, is your plus 11 to hit or damage? Hit. Okay, yeah, this is gonna fucking hit.
You see Deadly Bye's stomach opens up, and the portal to where the B team have been for the last couple sessions opens up.
Okay, so yeah, that's a plus 11 plus Ritualist 4 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit easily.
45, yeah. And...
Oh, and you get any of mine too, I think, from the rage.
I think it's safe to say slap the shit out of this
Okay,
shit.
did I? 1 second. I think I have to check something there, 'cause that readout makes me think I might have clicked the wrong one.
The Guardian said bootleg Naruto Shadow clones.
1 second.
What you see, the man you met previously, the old kind of, it's not jolly old man. It's not even the full version of him. You can see through the illusion pretty easily. There's just kind of chunks of malformed skin that are floating in midair, filled with some kind of shadowy substance that doesn't quite have real mass, and it looks like it's trying to just push the shadow inside it. It's just trying to push around the interior of the form to see what the full extent of its movements are. It doesn't really know how to. It's like it's trying to pilot something.
Okay, so it fucking says hack but damage on that because I just copied the macro from that and forgot to fucking edit that. Fire damage is because I have energy attacks on the natural weapons of Deadly Bye. And I think it gets a +4 from Ritualist as well.
Yep.
Yep.
+4 to attack and +4 to damage.
And plus 1d6 damage too.
Oh, yeah.
God, we add too much to each other's attacks.
Oof. 6. So yeah, it's an 18 damage plus 2 fire damage.
Okay.
And that's magical as well.
Double check something real quick. You managed to explode away the majority of its disguise, and it's now nothing more than a floating head with just a mass of black roiling energy underneath. It's not even a full head, more of just the back of the mask has just been ripped open, and it's more stuff. Like it's been like the textures have laid flat across this thing's just substance.
Oh God, is it Ursula?
More like
Usually.
No, don't say that. We'll get arrested.
Am I right?
Get in trouble.
Oh, imagine getting in trouble saying that. And I guess one sec. I'll roll an arcana. Yeah, would I know if my bullets could hurt this thing?
Are your bullets magical?
No.
They would pass straight through.
Okay, so
unless you can find some way of magically empowering them, you're going to be out of luck.
Shoot the big boy, he's damaged, and he's massive, easier target.
Yeah, and plus that thing
Hit for
probably
his
won't.
hole.
That thing probably won't last another fucking hit off Deadly Bye anyway.
Keep in mind, you're shooting through the ritual arrangement, which is fairly bulky, so he will have mild cover.
Yeah,
But it can be used as an armrest, so you do get +2 to hit.
Wait. I just realized something.
Fly up.
No.
It goes to the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's a huge. It's almost like those Buddhist like prayer wheel things. It goes all the way to the ceiling. It's a big cylinder.
Let me finna activate that. I totally remember all my powers. Apocalyptic fear.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay. It's shaken on failure, isn't it?
yeah, one herald is shaken for 1 hour.
Okay. Well, Biden rolled a natural 1.
Yeet.
Oh, fuck, ain't he just going to go in his shell? You fucked his duck!
So just approach him and then shoot him in the hole of the shell.
Just turn him into a
It depends. Is he the kind of one? Is he got the kind of turtle that goes inside of his shell, or like puts his neck on the side? That's the question.
He is a full tuck.
Oh, God, can you imagine just this giant turtle shell and his... Biden's face just starts moving its way out slowly.
Okay, guys,
Ugh,
we need a
please,
giant
a
bird.
red
You look
Fucking
inside
drop
and just tucked between two legs, just a black void with Biden's face floating inside it.
That creepy smile. Oof. The one he
Uncle
has when he
Biden's
hugs little
here for
girls.
Guys, we just need little girls. We'll be fine.
Stop sniffing people's hair, Biden. It's weird.
I like the young.
At least stop being so obviously creepy.
Alright, what happens next?
Okay, what happens next is his turn. And from the you can see something glowing where he's tucked into his shell. And it's like he's actually physically inside it. It's like the little flap that forms the neck is kind of clamped shut. There's barely a seam. And you see the light begin to filter out. And then, in a flash, it just gently rotates. And you see chains begin to form over the surface and kind of just curve it. At first, it just looks like almost like water, then like snakes. Then it just forms into these like very thin, fine, silvery chains that lash into the ground. Nucker, what's your touch AC?
I'm not on the ground. Fucker.
Oh no, it's something to do with you being on the ground, mate.
Oh, balls. It's always touch. It's always touch. Why do I even bother wearing it?
You wear armor for the times when it's not touch.
Oh, God. Fuck it.
Uncle Biden wants to touch you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. Shh. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just shush.
So what happens is the little flap that seal its head shut flaps open, but what's inside is little more than a gout of flame as something explodes out of the shell.
Oh no. Yes. Oh, we use that a lot. Oof.
I get a lot of mileage out of this sound effect.
My touch AC is 15.
Okay.
How do you determine touch AC?
It's your regular AC minus your armor class, regular like armor-based armor class. It's your it's 10 plus your dex, plus other stuff like deflection.
Oh, so it doesn't calculate that shit naturally?
Yeah, it also calculates on the sheet, but
Oh fuck! I forgot to add some shit, by the way, that I never realised ever since I was a vampire. My touch AC is actually
20, you say?
Yeet.
Fortunately for you, he did roll quite well. So you will be enjoying this culverin shot. Hey, Nucker, here's a nice analogy. You remember Gurrenbeld's cannon shield?
Oh, for fuck. that's kind of awesome.
You're cutting out a
Jet
lot, mate.
boosters. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Fucking Jewish
Check
spies.
noise. Okay.
What's it called? I was expecting it to do the thing where the jets come at the turtle shell and it just starts spinning.
Fuck is my
Not yet, don't worry. As Knuckle, what you feel is a shower of buckshot fills the air, shortly before a cannonball strikes you in the chest. And you can hear the sickening crack as your breastplate just, you feel like the weld inside just snap.
Oh, god damn it, can I not counter this?
You may.
Hey, fuck it, I am gonna just fucking pop
But
it
keep in
out.
mind, your sword is already cracked itself.
It's held by gypsy duct tape. Nothing can break it.
Do I get bonuses for you guys?
You get bonuses from the others, yeah.
Yeah, for like
You only
fucking...
got 4 from me for that touch, I think.
Alright, so...
And I can get the morale from me too, which is what, 3? 2?
So...
2, I believe.
Yeah, 2.
So yeah, 33.
Okay. That will parry it. What kind of counter are you using?
The one where I move 10 foot out the way.
Okay. You just quick step dodge right out of the way. It impacts on the wall behind you, and you see it smash through the masonry. It leaves a dent you could happily hide like a child in. Strange analogy, I know, but
Yes,
not
very
really,
strange
given the
analogy.
context.
you could. It didn't so much leave a dent as it left another small like pantry in the wall.
You're fucked, Sargon. I mean Biden. I mean bygone. Let's let bygones be bygones.
Well played.
Fuck
name
you,
is-
that was funny.
I'm scrapping the name he had originally. His name's Bygone now.
I'm willing to let bygone be bygone, but not when you're fucking running pedo dungeons, you bastard. Knowing my turf.
This is my pedo dungeon.
You can see now on his back what is like roiling over the surface of his shell wasn't originally chain. It's candle wax. His whole shell is covered in candles. As a result, as a swift action, he's going to cast a spell. Who looks like they could have a bad day?
Well, Naka already is having a bad day, so...
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to... he's already been shot at, so I don't want to split the fire, as it were.
I'm fine to be added to it if you do just do a random roll.
Yeah, I'm going to go more random this thing.
Oh, thank you, Green Bastard. That's great. Check out the general chat.
Are we including Deadly Boy? Because we could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go clockwise. If you want to roll a 1d4.
I rolled it. Oh, horseman, or horsewoman.
I'm a horse lady.
Don't laugh too quickly, ritualist. You're getting one too. Two of the candle flames flare and they flare in long, winding flames, and they, in a quick motion, these gouts of flame stream around him and arc out and around, shooting straight towards both of you like arrows.
Shit.
Can I hide behind my shield?
That will be factored into on the touch tax.
Can I hide behind my tits or some shit?
My touch is not so good. It's 14 or...
I'm assuming we should make a reflex roll.
Oh no, these are touch attacks.
Oh, lovely.
So
Okay, so there
Just
it is versus Ritualist. Touch
I
AC of
hear.
18.
I have a touch of 14 unless I can add the suzerain bonus of 4.
Yeah, you do, I believe. If it adds to AC, it adds to that,
Yeah.
and you do get cover from your shield. So yours impact into your shield, and you can see it burns a very thin hole through your shield, and it burns straight past your nose, leaving a scent of just burning air and smouldering wood just wafting into your armor. However, Seamus, or Siobhan, the beam catches you in the abdomen, and you can and there's this horrible sensation of burning fat and scorching internal organs as it erupts out through your back.
Excuse me, fat. The Horseman of Famine has a glorious 0% body fat, as all healthy people should.
In which case, you feel you can quite clearly smell 4th degree burns.
Lovely.
Crispy.
Okay, so I'm guessing like nothing I had other than like damage reduction did much for that. Oh well.
Well, what's your fire resistance like?
1 second.
As you've been on the receiving end of a scorching ray spell.
He's literally.
Well, my spell resistance
timber
is
fire.
20 anyway, and I get 10 resistance to fire.
That's actually pretty cool.
Then actually, the injury isn't as bad as you thought it would be. Yes, it did burn through you, but you're Herald of Famine. You don't really need many of those internal organs. You don't eat anymore. What's 8 feet of bowel between friends? Fun, usually.
Lovely.
Okay.
Bum, ba-bum.
Okay. That brings us to Ritualist.
Hey. So, what force damage this thing here?
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
20.
That's cool. Huh?
I always promise myself that I'll get to turn this into a button, but I never have the fucking time. Do we have a bonus from Aiden?
Yeah. The +2.
+2 to attack?
Yeah, I think so. And then for damage, it's you get the extra 1d6.
Do we hit this thing?
Oh yeah, you hit it handily.
Okay, now let's roll for damage. One d6. Is it still standing?
Ooh. Your shot, it being a burst of pure light, it doesn't even have substance anymore. You just see it get erased. It fizzles away to nothingness.
Hey. Can I take the shot through this?
You could, but it will be risky. It is a great deal of cover. You have a straight shot at him, but there is cover involved. And if you roll poorly, you risk damaging some of the internal of the ritual circle.
I also need to roll knowledge arcana. Is the circle already damaged by Deadly Boy snuffing out the candles?
It's not damaged, but it is destabilized.
Yeah.
It isn't. If it's left like this for too long, it runs the risk that either magic can collect in the wrong place. Also, it should be noted that some of the distance from Diddley By determines how badly the candles are affected. Most of them aren't going out. 1 or 2 are out directly around him. But there's an inconsistency in the temperature of the ritual circle, which can lead to some very nasty effects if you're not careful.
In that case, I'll in this turn I'll try to help patch Duck up if I can use that. To best close the hole. Ooh.
Roll that 1d100.
It's a heal check.
I'm aware. Okay. This could be funny.
Sorry, my dear lady. I hope
You think to yourself, oh, I feel great, and then you look in a mirror and the mirror cracks.
I hope you consent to this procedure.
What do you mean my transplant doctor? What do you mean my Turkish transplant doctor's been arrested? What do you mean that dude who was giving me his kidney was paid?
What do you mean he woke up in a bathtub full of ice?
Such is life. Such is life in Birmingham.
What do you mean my face was removed and replaced with a bag of cocaine?
What do you mean my face was taken off and put on Nicolas Cage?
Take his face off.
Yep. Due to a medical mishap, Siobhan, you now have the face of Nicolas Cage.
Oh no.
You said mishap, and I think that's the wrong term, frankly.
Okay, then John Travolta.
Oh, that's even worse.
Post-crisis John Travolta.
Eddie John Travolta, real.
No, I will only accept.
No.
I will only
Battlefield
accept.
Earth, John Travolta.
Don't make Aiden ugly. What fucking other fucking use does she have?
It's Siobhan.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Alright,
No, sorry.
All I'm saying is I
You
will
see this shit,
only
you can't tell
accept
the
the
women
face
apart.
of Tommy Wiseau. I will only accept Tommy Wiseau.
No, too bad you're getting John Travolta. Well, plus size, you now have a male face.
It's not the one
There
that
you
you
go.
want. It's not the one you want.
Well, you're wearing a burqa anyway, so I mean.
Yeah, it's not like any of us could tell. It's nice of you to have been hit by Faust's instant kill from fucking Exert.
Wait, so I'm John
Well,
Travolta.
Bill, on the other side, do I at least heal him some health?
Yes.
I'm John Travolta with tits.
So you're John Travolta.
Yeah.
And a hijab.
Like I said, post-crisis. From Paris with love, indeed.
So, Bill, are you going to calculate health for him, or?
Yep, regain your hit. I will add. I keep forgetting that I'm the one who does this. Yep, I'll just add the stuff directly. You're feeling a lot better, Siobhan, but something seems off. You can't quite place it. I've had one of those moments where your tongue just isn't sitting right in your mouth, like right now.
Oh my god.
Anyway, will that be all, ritualist?
Yeah, that's Bill.
Aiden, you're up.
Okay, is Creepy Uncle Joe still inside of his shell?
Yes, though there
Does
is
this-
now an opening where a cannonball has been fired out.
Is it more difficult to deal damage to him if he's inside of his shell?
Physical damage will be harder. However, there is a gap in the armor, being the head opening. Though it doesn't seem to lead anywhere. It seems to be leading into a kind of a black void from where a cannon, like a culverine barrel, is being projected.
Could I lure Creepy Uncle Joe out of his shell with the sounds of laughter of children?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you were about to say with your body, and I was going to get for that, aren't you?
Considering
way too for him.
I don't know. There are stories. There apparently is a rule that old Biden isn't allowed near certain FBI members' wives because of some unwanted advances. He's not allowed at Christmas parties anymore.
All right, let me think about this for a second.
So yes, FBI surprisingly loyal to the administration that let some weird sex pest near their loved ones.
Sex.
Or is that not a term that the Yanks use, sex pest? Because we use it a lot.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, Christy Winters used it to describe somebody. It was I don't think it was Sargon, but it was somebody who was going to was it MythCon or whatever, called him a sex pest.
It's a weirdly like subdued insult, isn't it? For something that is so nefarious.
Oh, he's a bit of a sex pest. So what does that mean?
That's a nice way of saying he's a little bit rapey. Not enough that I feel completely unsafe around him, but still pretty rapey.
If I use an auditory hallucination, can I also attack afterwards? Or
it's a standard action to cast, I believe.
Yeah.
You could use any swift action stuff, but you're not going to be able to attack.
Okay. All right. Just think since I can't drink anymore.
Please, someone make a note. Invest in quicken metamagic rods.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but it is well worth it. Just so you can throw out some low-level spells real fast.
Right.
Bill said fucking that physical damage is the issue, and you mainly do lightning damage.
That's true. Well, okay, I'll do that then. All right, since. All right. Am I gonna hit Naka though?
No, well, don't forget that top right square is part of his body, so you should see if you can aim it that
way.
Okay. Yeah, and you'll be alright.
Okay. Okay.
Plus, Nucker's undead, so I believe he's resistant to electricity anyway.
I'm really fucking resistant to electricity.
Also, could lightning be referred to as a light-based attack? To a certain extent, it'll cause a flash.
Yeah. Well, I haven't taken my cloak off that I basically used to keep
true.
myself covered. Otherwise, this room would be a bad time for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I he never attacks. It's me 1 plus my ranged attack.
Yes, indeed.
Great. Okay. And then do I add anything else to that?
Yes, the bonus from your bow, which I believe is a +2.
Okay. And
then bonus from the party, which is +2 from yourself and +4 from Ritualist.
Okay.
The advantage of 5th edition, I find, is that there is the advantage system where it's just, you have bonuses, just roll extra dice. Take the better of it.
Okay.
With a touch attack, that'll hit handily.
Okay, and then image.
Pence versus Biden, Vice President showdown.
Unlimited power.
And then, what do I get from the addition of the lightning damage? I'm not sure.
Lightning damage is +2. It's another 2d6.
Okay.
Oh, can Mike Pence be the head of fucking the tribe that fucking Aiden comes from? Please God, tell me there's a Viking Mike Pence logged out
yes.
Vike Pence.
Vike Pence. Vike.
That's mine for tonight's session. I'm just gonna be silent from now on.
Yeah, you know what?
I'll take that.
The court carries that motion.
And then I say that's once. That's just the one attack. I don't know how many times you can actually do it.
You can attack, I believe, 4 times.
Okay. So there's the one. And do I have to re-roll it for hit for all the other 3?
Yeah. Okay. I'll say it's easiest to just roll the d6s. Right. Oh, pardon me. Sorry,
who the fuck's going to the loft?
Yeah, so there's the first one. and the damage. And then the other 3.
Okay. Yeah, they, with the bonuses from the others from... Okay. Okay. Yeah. They'll hit touch, and 2 of those will hit... Okay, that's just factored in the negatives, and yeah. Those all hit his touch, so just roll the 2d6 lightning damage. This is the advantage of having what is essentially taser rounds. Even if you don't pierce, you still do damage.
I'm just waiting for the head to come out. I'll get you, bitch.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Look at me, I'm the vice president now.
Your powers are weak, old man.
This is the future.
Varg Vikernes is just a fucking face in the sky like Mufasa.
Is it?
Okay, I think that's everything. Unless you got a swift action,
Nope.
you can do. That's pretty much everything. Okay, you've done doing your best Stormfront impression there. The character from The Boys, not the actual site. Oh, it's so stupid. There's a Nazi Superman called Stormfront who breathes lightning. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. I love it.
Whenever Aiden does anything, you always bring up fucking...
I'm sorry. It's a really good character design. It's probably my second favorite lightning-based Nazi. Third.
How many are there?
There's a surprising number. You'll find this out when I start stealing their artwork for characters. Castle Ulfenstein's going to be a hell of a fucking ride, I can tell you.
Can't wait till we get to the Naruto fucking filler arc where we're fighting the Nazi lightning clan.
They're all doing the Naruto run.
No, they're doing the Naruto one, but with one arm up in like a seat hole.
Yeah!
One of them hanging behind and the other one...
It's the fucking Hokage statue, but all of them is Hitler.
And then when they charge up and attack, they all like form a swastika.
The legendary Super Aryan.
Oh my god, Regeneration, you need to Photoshop everything. You have to Photoshop his face on.
No, the Hokage mountain it's Hitler, Goebbels, Dankula, and the pug.
Oh, holy fuck.
Wait, look at it, private.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, I love my job sometimes.
Yeah, I know
Jesus, that looks so...
It's so creepy.
Did you give him a fucking boob enlargement as well?
Oh,
Well, I said it worked,
Christ.
didn't I?
Where do you think the face has gone?
I just want to stuff your face inside your boobs.
Just a question, like, which party member do I fucking shoot in the back of a car?
Oh shit, I just shot more in the face. Well, I really like Deadly By because he's differentiated from I think he said Deadly Queen, from Killer Queen enough. No, just enough. Where he kind of looks like the robot from Big Hero 6.
You see,
I like
the
Cross with Pepsi,
most
Yeah, exactly.
cancerous
I was
thing,
gonna say.
the most
He look-
cancerous thing about
He
Deadly
looks like
By,
Coke Man.
no,
Man.
it's basically the colours of the Cork flag.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, Mud, you're up.
But I gotta say, I do like
Oh,
I do like Mud's new costume. That's actually
Yeah,
Was
I've
Uncle
got that
Joe?
done, so-
I've got a
Yeah,
fashion
what
look.
happened?
What happened to Uncle Joe? How was he
Uncle
doing?
Joe is just like you can just see the lightning roiling across his body in his shell, and you can see the candles on his back liquefy. But you can see the wicks just like floating off into the pool of wax, and there's just the candles are destroyed. In fact, you can actually see where the candles have absorbed the arrow, but the lightning coursing through it has just rendered it down to its constituent parts. You can see there's just a thin mist of smoke just pouring off the rendered down fat and tallow. There's a distinct like heavy, sweet smell in the air from the burning fat.
Eat.
He successfully disabled his ability to shoot scorching rays at people.
Okay, good.
And you did substantial damage to himself, though. It's difficult to tell with him in his shell. Okay, Mark 3. Or Mog 3.
Just okay, because effectively it's just gonna be Mogbot, right?
Mogbot has once again inherited power when he didn't really want it.
Okay, Mogbot.
Say in Star Trek.
I'm just gonna see if I can.
6.
I'll see if I can convince him to go into fight. Right. Okay. They've said that the constituency of North-East Somerset is in fact very subpar. So I think you need to fight him for it. That is, by the way, he's actually. Oh, why the fuck is he grown?
Because you said that.
He can't get through the door.
No, he will make the door.
Oh no, he's been supercharged. Right. Okay. So I'm assuming he's just still the same. Oh my god.
Wait.
Just the grinding sound of the corridor, and you look down it, and just out of the darkness, just as the walls are crumbling around it, just this bin with fucking Mog's face in it. Just
grinding
that.
like the fucking Mangler from that Stephen King movie. Just
fucking hell.
Okay. So what? 30 feet, so he can get to the door and destroy it. Do I need to roll for destroying the door? The doorway?
No, you just go straight through.
Nice.
Oh god, my roll 20's locking up like a bastard. Gotta stop having Twitter open in the other tabs.
Oh wait, no shit. You can do a double move because he hasn't actually done anything else.
Oh, as a rule of thumb, I've got that tab open and I'm looking at it. Those of you who are gun users, which is a substantial number of you, there are new guns in the PFSRD.
Oh, that's interesting.
They introduced a shotgun pistol with multiple barrels and a turret rifle,
Ooh,
So what happens if
which
I
is just a
move?
pistol caliber rifle with multiple barrels.
So it's like sentry gun from Team Fortress.
Is this just on the normal guns tab, or?
It's just in firearms, yeah. Cylinder rifle. If you've ever seen like the old timey like turret rifles, which are the disc-shaped magazines that rotate around a similar to a revolver but flat. It's not one where if it chain fires, it shoots you as well as the enemy.
Nice.
Okay, here we go.
Alternately, if you've ever seen Sharp, it's the one the Irish dude uses. There are two kinds of cylinder rifle.
Whereabouts should I consider like his main square to judge distance from?
Whichever. Well, you measure from one to the from the same
Oh, I see,
point,
1 to 1.
no matter
Yeah, I'm
what.
with you.
So it works like in Warhammer.
Yeah.
If you measure from the front, you measure to the front. If you measure from the back, you measure from the back.
So you just translate.
Unless it's Age of Sigmar, then you measure from the model's actual model, in which case you get fucked. Because your base is so large, you can't actually get attacked.
Okay. I think that's all I can do. Apart from twiddle my thumbs.
Okay. Duck. It's Siobhan's turn again.
He doesn't
You now
have
have your Travolta face.
He doesn't have a tongue.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's my tongue. Right, cool.
Duck.
I am gonna fucking dance.
Just
I'm gonna dance the fuck in there.
You can dance if you want to.
Yeah, I will leave my friends behind. I'll get right up there and I'm gonna fucking rain down fucking. Oh no, actually, you know what? First, I'm gonna faint. I know it's not gonna be useful, but it's an intelligent creature, I guess. So. Ooh, the shit rolls the night, but fuck it. And it's still like a 30 something. And boop. 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 Oh fuck.
Oh, roll that confirmation roll. Wait, no, it's just a straight 1d100 now. Roll me 1d100.
1d100.
As he plunges the sword inside and just wriggles, and something
I don't think
happens.
I've ever had any luck with that fucking fucking tank.
Look on the bright side, there's some threats in there.
Oh, of course.
Oh, roll again.
Oh dear. Oh, it was 7. That's not so
How
bad.
bad could it possibly be?
Bum, 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 ba-da-la, bum, ba-ba-ba.
I imagine I at least get my 2 attacks in first before I get nuked.
Yeah.
Cool. So fucking rapid current and rapid current, and the last one doesn't go through. And I
Yep.
rain it right down in that
And-
fucking crack.
On the last blow, what occurs is bizarre. Your blade hits just the wrong point on the ridge of his shell, and the fracture within the blade just goes a bit too far, and it hits something very vital in your sword, within the nanohive inside, and it just reverberates through your whole body.
Oh god.
Have you ever been like doing manual labor, like hitting something and you've hit it just the wrong way and you've had horrific hand shock?
Oh.
Yeah, like when you fucking
Dude,
wallops.
imagine that through your entire body.
I've had that happen before. Oh, that's no fun.
I hope he doesn't fly back into this shit.
It's not bashing.
But he will be stunned for a round. Then, well, I say stunned, dazed for a round.
It's the twang.
Yep. But you're carving chunks off his shell. You can just see blood flowing freely from it.
Nice.
Bygone.
And I'm right next to him, and now I'm stunned. Fuck.
Fuck. Hang on 1 second. Actually.
Everyone else just sees along the shell cracks begin to fall. And you
I
begin to
think
see light.
he's stunned. Stunned is the effect.
He's dazed.
Okay, if I can, as I think at any time, take a drink of crack, which I think would let him re-roll that if
Okay.
saving throw.
It does indeed.
Okay, so I'll do that,
Okay.
or a whiff of it, I guess, since I can't drink it.
Ooh. Ooh. I feel like I need to at some point get like like one of those overhead little camera things they use for like PowerPoint and like other presentations, so I can show them that one that Nuka just rolled.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
And what's worse is I rolled it twice because the first time it was kind of a cocked dice, and it was just 2 consecutive ones.
Well, I tried.
Thanks anyway.
Well, I mean, the last time we rolled a 1, it wasn't that bad.
Look on the bright side, you got 2 ones out of the way that won't count towards the perils. Okay. You see Bygone emerge out of his shell, release his arms and legs, and he rears up onto his hind legs. His 4 legs from these long clawed, reaching talons. And it appears that his hind legs are actually far longer than it would normally appear. Behold, the second form.
Oh, fucking! I was literally just about to ask.
Oh god, what is it? Pick it up.
The other thing from fucking Devilman.
Yep. let's get all the details.
Oh god! Oh god!
I can see Iraq.
I love the fact it was just Libya. Like you've got 2
The
countries.
entire nation of Libya, Bernie.
Wait, their eyes on that fucking country.
I just noticed his head.
Oh my god.
I love that when Thoth made this for me, he made it transparent.
Oh god!
That was way more effort than anyone expected.
Thought, we salute you. We salute your efforts.
Oh god.
Bygone thought. That was so bad.
He was just biding his time.
Demon never speak again.
Joke's on you. You can't.
He rears up. This isn't even my final thought.
He starts
Joke's on you,
wheedling.
the court already got me. do that. Oh,
Starts
The
winning
light
his
is
chest.
light is just blaring out of his eyes. And he will cast. Let's see. Yes. Nucker.
that sounds bad.
Yes.
Actually, no, not even Nucker. You're stunned. You're not a threat right now. Who's a bigger threat right now? Let's roll the dice.
The one who's not in the room yet, mate, to be honest.
Oh,
Mog, what save us?
you mean layman?
He can't.
Yeah, shit.
He can't draw a line of sight on Mog, so Mog's fine.
You can just
Ritualist.
No.
Roll me a will save.
Make me a will save.
Make me a real save.
Get your fat ass over here.
Get
That
over
would,
here.
that would. Oh god, that is basically what creepy Uncle Joe Biden is. It's just a molester.
Okay, what bonuses do I have beside?
This is a this is a compulsion effect, a mind effect. So anything
mind
mind
effect.
yeah, anything related to mind effects.
Yeah.
No, it does go through immunity.
I
It does
have
not-
a
it-
+2 against madness and confusion, and
I
do
would
I
count.
get that?
Roll it with that.
And from Aiden, nothing.
+1 from Aiden.
+1, okay.
Okay. Let's put it this way: if it hadn't been for those bonuses from Aiden and the others, you would be on the receiving end of a feeble mind spell, which would drop your intelligence and charisma to 1.
Still be higher than Knuckle, though.
Dodged a fucking bullet.
Well, that's pretty good because everything depends on my charisma and
Yeah,
intelligence.
imagine all of your ability score, like your useful ability scores, dropping to literally the lowest they can be without you dying. And with the rest of his action, because that's a swift action for him, being his gaze attack, he will grab Nucker, initiating a grapple.
Can Naka resist?
When his dazing is done, yes, he may. But for now, he is grabbed. This means that anyone shooting at Shin Bygone will have to shoot past him.
So he's basically using him as a human shield.
Yes. Just like Libya.
Okay, since he's already using him as a human shield, I'm going to take us.
You just hear him say, "I'll add you to the rest."
I'll just step right up here.
You see another panel on the shell begin to emerge between the others, forming out a gap with a faint outline of Nucker's face, but none of the details.
I'll try to take an aim shot at the hand that he's holding Naka in. So if I shot him, that will basically, release him, I hope. So let's roll for attack.
Don't roll a 1. Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, let's
And it gets around his armor because his armor is a kappa shell, which is a locational armor piece.
really put some damage.
It'll emit this high-pitched keening noise that you think is a shriek. And
Not really accurate.
let's go with that noise. And Nucker clatters to the ground.
Oh, fuck, am I okay?
Yeah,
You're
as
present,
a-
but you're out of his grasp. You are lucky because if he hadn't done that on Bygone's turn, Bygone would have started draining stats.
and
start
I'm
with
going-
No, I'm a vampire. I'm immune to start doing.
You would mean to stat damage, not stat drain.
Dick.
can I reload my crossbow because it's now empty?
Yes.
It's time now for platinum rounds, which should deal even more bonus damage.
You hear? Oh wait! I know the noise I have to do. One moment. This is important to me. Very, very, very important to me. Where's the fucking bot chat?
Did somebody notice Guardian Super Chat? Can the Pope be a transvestite duck?
No.
Is it playing?
Let me just double check.
I probably have rhythm muted.
Yeah.
No, not in playing, it seems. One sec.
Oh yeah, no, I know I heard the...
Yeah.
I'll just play it. So for everyone on the stream, it's all done.
There we go.
Go again.
Oh, yeah.
The sweet, sweet sound of a Garand.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, because I know nothing about guns.
Yes.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Aiden.
One sec. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I was
Just got back. Okay. Oof. Okay. Sorry, I had to walk away for a second. What has happened?
Bygone has entered his second form
Right. Yeah.
and attempted to pick up Knucker and eat him and absorb him into a shell. But that attempt has been foiled by Ritualist's crossbow. So now you have a big target.
Okay.
That looks like it'd be weak to Mike Pence's, shall we say, advances.
Great. Okay. So.
Or just, good old-fashioned arrows.
Yeah. All right. So I'll.
We need to get you some kind of like
Lightning rod arrows, so that when they're sticking out of things, they're easier to channel lightning in.
just-
Oh, you
just
mean
like copper
lodestone arrows? Oh, copper arrows are a thing. You can get copper-plated arrows. They increase the lightning damage you do.
Oh, we can all just wear, what do you call them suits? The big mesh suits.
Faraday
suit.
cage suits?
And just walk around and extend the outlet.
What you're suggesting is we turn the entire party into Tesla coils.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's not trooper.
the Mark III, you know what you can do.
Right.
Just build a bunch of Tesla coil
Yes,
blocks.
comrade.
That's a good point. Yeah, I can just cover
Yes,
it.
comrade.
Tesla troopers with the shit, man.
Yeah.
That and Iraqi desolators, which... Ooh, there's a trooper that didn't age well. Just this fucking bootleg-ass fucking trooper full of radiation.
Okay. I'll 5-foot step up here, and so shoot 4 times. Oof.
Okay, first shot hits touch, second shot misses touch. Third one hits normally, as does the fourth.
And then plus. And then. Oof. Well, fuck.
The first arrow, you can see blood is beginning to pour from the wounds from the arrows, and you've just slid it into the very few and far between gaps in his scales. And as lightning is arcing over him, he just seems to be shrugging that amount off. It's arcing off him, and most of the lightning is being channeled into the larger structure of the metal cylinder around the ritual circle, rather than actually injuring him directly. But you still injured him a little bit.
Does the
You draw blood.
lightning hitting the circle reignite any of those candles that were put out?
Some reignite, others are being rendered down to the fat.
Okay. Shoot.
It depends. Some of them are actually, like the wick is a cord attached via a little metal base. Those ones are reigniting. The ones that are just haphazardly placed onto it or are melded onto it, those are melting. These candles have been attached with such, in some cases, such wild abandon and with such sheer mass. Like there are layers of this that are just like 3-inch thick wax with wicks haphazardly strewn between. And what you thought was like solid steel, it now becomes apparent it's just a steel trellis work with thick wax walls. In any case.
Okay, that's it for me then.
Mogbot. Please note that Mogbot has all the powers of regular.
Hell yeah.
Like Mark III.
Oh, okay. That,
you can move him as if you were moving yourself.
Oh
You'd have to
shit!
roll for it.
That probably puts him. That probably puts him in a worse position. To be honest.
Just sprint the fuck in.
That's the plan. Well, I can't sprint. I'll double move.
Well, due to the size of Mog and the shape of the
Jesus Christ! I can see it. I couldn't see it before, and now I just see glimpses of the behemoth. Sorry for interrupting, Bill.
Gung. I heard someone wanted a hard Brexit, lads. Door goes down.
Too thick, too broad to be called a prime minister. More a heap of raw iron.
Can't slog the Mog.
Oh god. I'll move the camera back in. So you can get a better look. Hang on.
I love how the resolution of the picture of Mog isn't standing up that well.
Oh no, it's terrible. It's absolutely awful, but I love it.
Oh, it's so bootleg. I love it.
It looks so 90s graphics. I love it.
This is the thing. This is the when it occurred to me that that I could just take normal images and shrink them down to it. I was like, oh my god, this means I can be lazy and stupid, and that was pretty much. Yeah, no, that's all I can do for the time being. Bearing in mind he's double moved. I don't think there's anything. I don't think I actually have all the. Do I have all the new abilities that I have? Or is that
not the thought beginning?
Control delete. No, I don't have that yet.
You'd have task manager now.
No, I guess that'll do. That'll do. Not much.
Duck Europe.
Yeet. Well, first I guess I'm gonna move Deadly By to. And I'm finna bomb Libya.
Oh god.
If you bomb Libya, does that actually makes him stronger?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna drone strike Libya. Oh no.
Only if you drone strike the guys he's not funding.
If he tries to stop him from bombing Libya, does he get a penalty because that would make him a hypocrite?
I'm gonna use my precise bombs to make sure.
It's like East Libya where they are funding the guys.
I'm gonna hit. I came, I saw, they died. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna bomb Libya and gonna use precise bombs so
Tell you what,
Nuka doesn't get fucker.
I'll have her that.
Well, he won't get fucked anyway if it's a normal bomb. Here. And bomb to hit, and this will be +4.
I love using the sound effect. So satisfying.
No,
So that's a 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit his touch. He's
Yeet.
a large-sized tortoise. He's not exactly dexterous.
And bomb damage. 15 +4 and 1d6.
You use bomb versus Libya. It's not very effective.
So
The
you
burn remains unfelt.
better have burn heal. So that would be 19 damage and 2 sonic damage.
The bomb crashes into his shell and explodes, but as you're watching, most of the blast just washes harmlessly over the shell, only leaving with some very rudimentary burns. Though you can see just the faintest hint of a crack.
Nice. Okay, now I guess I'll roll Arcana. +4, 20, fucking 7. Would I know anything about his weaknesses, how to get through that shell more effectively?
Okay. The shell is pretty standard, as one would expect from like a high-level serpent folk, or lizard folk. Well, reptoid, technically speaking. But his shell was more damaged earlier. He is regenerating.
That's not great. Any way to stop him regenerating?
Fire, I'd imagine.
Well, roll me a spellcraft check.
Oh, yay, spellcraft, that's one I'm go... okay, and by okay I mean +3. Oh wait, no, that's a 1d6, fuck. +4, 18.
Okay. Hands of Glory, which is surrounding the room, are most often used as a necklace, or as the lantern used to keep people asleep whilst you rob a house. But as a necklace, you can place a ring upon their finger, and it will count as one worn by you. You notice that on each of the hands, there is a thick band of metal. Like nothing that could fit on a normal human hand or even a human body. Inscribed with glowing, well, like very faintly glowing runes. It's nothing more than like a sheet of lead wound around their digit. But it's inscribed with incredibly intricate runes.
Okay,
Duck, you're decent at heal checks, aren't you?
Slightly.
Why don't you do a
Well,
heal check
not
to see
bad.
how quick to try and work out how quickly he's regenerating?
Oh wait, no, I'm not good at heal checks. No, not anymore. Okay, here's Arcana. Would I know another Arcana?
Yes, anyone who has heal can roll it.
Yeah, that's plus 29 on Arcana. So would I know if I could just take one of the rings off if I was right next to it, or would there be repercussions?
That probably won't work, as the plates of lead are actually nailed directly into the bone. But destroying or damaging the hands would work, because it would disrupt the magic that ties them to him.
Cut the finger off.
Okay, so say I
ring. Okay, I will say this right now. You roll high. People rolled high enough. Each of the bands around each of these hands is a ring of regeneration. Admittedly, it is directly tied to his reptoid nature. And they are not designed to be worn outside of this room. They're designed to be emplaced, so they're not going to be much use to you as tools. But whilst they're in this room, he's regaining 4 hit points every round and cannot be rendered permanently dead until they're destroyed.
Okay, so
Can I, what
if I kneecap this hand in the wrist, like, would it destroy it?
Slicing it free of its base would work,
Okay.
as the full structure of the hand is required.
Could I use bullets to try and do that?
Yes.
Shoot the finger off.
That's what I'm doing.
You said the wrist.
Same thing.
Look at your hand. Look at the size of your finger.
Okay,
Look at the
all I'm
size
gonna
of
say,
your wrist.
Duck, is if you can't tell the difference between a finger and a wrist, then your girlfriend must have suffered greatly at your own fucking
And
action.
it's not mentioned, these are giant fucking hands. I mean, fucking.
Yeah, but like, think about it. If there's like a ring on each finger, would it not be better to try and?
Oh no, it's just 1 ring per hand.
He
Lads.
said there was just a ring in each hand.
Yeah, then that's grand then.
Lads, there's a big hole in the middle. I don't know what it's going to do, but it seems like a good explosion tool.
Okay.
There is at the center of the cylinder in the middle is one of the red gems, similar to the last one you found.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is would I even really need to roll a hit check on the one right next to me?
Not particularly. I just need to roll your damage.
Though then again, since it's my first attack, I'll roll a hit on this one.
You still need to roll to hit because you might roll a 1, and your guns can misfire.
Oh yeah. I'll roll a hit, the first one on this one because I don't want the negative on that one.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Oh,
nice.
nice one, Duck.
Okay, this can get interesting.
It just bounces off and removes every head that's bounced.
No. It's better than that. Roll me a 1d100 for him.
Nice.
I was going to say, use Arcana check to see if there's anything on that.
Okay, number 8 on the perils table. You see him just clutch his head and just shriek bloody murder. He's staggering back on his hind legs. Like, the noises he's making aren't even audible to human ears anymore. But you can, those of you who are watching the center cylinder, the entire metal frame is reverberating.
Nice.
It's high noon.
Bum, 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 bum,
What did I just do to him?
You just caused him to suffer warp burn,
Nice.
which is exactly what Nuck got hit by, I believe.
Is he
No,
stunned?
he got hit by a very mild one. He is not stunned, he's immune to it, but he does take damage.
And what happened to the bracelet of the thing I hit?
It's gone.
It's gone.
It just explodes apart.
Oh.
And I'll just roll the hit to the one right next to me.
Fuck did you
Misses.
Oh, and as you blast off the finger, you notice something interesting. Beneath the wax of the flesh, and beneath the wick, embedded in the fingertip is an eye. Though it's long since turned white and milky.
I see.
Lovely.
We go around the Sassanok.
I believe you will.
And I'll use my swift action to get back 1 bullet into my gun.
Okay.
And also, I'll roll an Arcana on that. Well, 21. That tell me anything about the eye?
Well, eyes don't belong there. But these are probably flesh crafted. These were also probably harvested from the owner whilst it was still alive.
Nice. Okay, then, okay, you can take your turn.
Alright, cool. I am gonna 5-foot step here.
Please
After
keep in
I
mind
stop
that
vibrating.
you're not on the days, so
Yeah, I'm not vibrating anymore, so me and I am gonna pop lunge, and I'm gonna hit out with a whirlpool strike to hit both the hands, then him. It's 10 feet for both of them, innit?
just.
Hey, fuck the system.
Technically speaking, this is 15 feet, but that's because, spacing's weird on diagonals. I love this. Watch this. 15 feet. 9 feet.
What the fuck does that work?
Oh, it's
Probably
because
think that's the
on diagonals, after the first one, you double the distance of the second one.
It basically calculates from a left bottom of the corner to the right upper bottom of the corner.
It's because otherwise diagonals are way more efficient.
Okay. Do I still get your Sonic, Aiden?
Yep. 1d6.
Oh. So 52 damage.
You carve into both of the wax candles, and as both hands lose a number of fingers, this is a horrible cracking noise as a wide rent opens across Bygone's chest. What hits you is this pressure. It's as if raw force is pouring out of his wounds as he shrieks.
Sheath, and I get back Silver Current.
Okay.
And I say to him, well, you said it yourself, you knew it was going to happen. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking when you knew you were going to lose.
It's not over yet. We're not finished yet.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As he raises up toward the ceiling.
Oh, God. Oh.
I can't see what it is. What the fuck is that?
Gamera is friend to children.
I called it. I fucking called it.
I have a strange sense that he's going to fly away and he's going to say, "Next time, Gadget."
Next time, Gadget. Next time. But let's really take a moment to appreciate this image.
I love the fact that, you're like, we're going to do this fight with, Joe,
Oh, God, my lung.
And you're like, all right, I've got this. We've got to have 3 different options, and you're like, we have to show every option though.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I promised Darth this would be a multi-stage boss fight, and that this would be the third one.
Wait, we didn't say the last one. He said
Have you seen the image in the private of fighting the second form?
Oh.
I love that. Oh no, Rich has started to use Photoshop. This can only go wrong.
Fucking image is so good. Oh, fucking creepy Anguja.
And of Naka dropping on his ass.
Alright, Regilis, what's it called? I'm giving you fucking the assist and what's it called for the move, and I'm gonna use I know I don't even have anything I can use as a swift.
So I have an attack now.
No. I
it's his
don't
turn.
have direct the parade.
Okay.
He will raise up toward the ceiling. And he will in fact do a full circuit of the room. And as he does, he will use his breath weapon,
Ooh.
bathing the entire room in Hellfire.
For fuck's sake.
Okay,
Which takes the form of very tiny missiles.
Isn't missiles? Okay, I thought it was literal fire.
Well, yeah, it is.
I can't fucking breathe.
Wait, isn't Hellboy chilling in the room or some shit like that?
Yes, but Hellfire doesn't care about temperature.
Okay, it's napalm.
Is Hellfire just fire, but it fucks you up? And like your damage resistance doesn't mean shit.
There's a
Oh,
reason
no,
why.
it's half fire, half raw divine damage.
Oh, okay.
He's a pedo. How he can get divine damage?
Well, it's evil divine damage.
Oh, okay, so it's not too bad then.
And if you get killed by Hellfire, you get sent to hell. Doesn't matter what your alignment was.
At least you'll be used to it. At least you'll know what you're in for, I suppose.
Jokes
Could
on
everyone
you.
in the room give me a reflex save?
Does Mogbot count in the room?
Okay, first one is gonna be...
You roll it, but you get a bonus.
Okay,
no.
will you calculate in the bonus?
And we get a bonus from Ritualist, yeah?
Yeah.
Reflex. Actually, I need to double check. Does it whether it? I don't think
shit.
it should. I can get my reflex right.
Not so bad.
I'm just gonna instantly just use
Does
evasion against that.
does Mogbot get my reflex or
Yes.
Cool.
Or his, whichever's better.
mine?
Do we
better by far.
do we get to notice that he's incoming with Hellfire?
Or
can
he's
roll
not
in.
being subtle about it.
So basically, see if he spins around the room, like taking into account how ridiculous it must be for him to be able to spin it around the entire fucking chamber and whatnot. Surely that attack.
Can I shot him in
No.
the mouth while he's breathing?
Normally it would, however, he has a heat chain. Roll a 1d100, bitch.
Just all perils tonight, innit?
Oh, yeah.
How many ones have I rolled just today? Like, I rolled 120 and like two
Dank-
ones at this point.
Dank is going to summon Hell Ice. That is going to negate Hellfire.
Man,
That's
it's
a
good to have
thing.
this.
Oh, we're going on a trip. Another 100 roll, please. Don't roll that again, otherwise it's gonna get really bad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's the worst I think we've ever seen.
Oh,
I don't think we've ever
that-
seen one that high.
No, we have seen that one high because we've seen this one before. Reality Quake.
Wasn't
Wait,
that the
when
one
was-
that fucking stripped Dubsky of everything he had?
No.
No, that
No,
was like in the
no, remember-
middle
no.
of the list.
Remember
It was,
when my little
Mega
robot set it off?
Oh,
that
right.
one.
Yeah.
And it was like-
Everything ice just erupts out of Siobhan's body in response to this. It's as if Famine himself is attempting to counteract this attack on his herald.
What? Nah, that's Lovejoy.
However, unfortunately, it does so with complete disregard to the actual safety of said herald.
Oh no.
Every candle in the room goes out.
Oh no.
Does the Hellfire go out?
It is attempting to counteract it, but it doesn't seem to be working. It's just a enormous. The entire room is now bathed in a mix of pandemonic ice and hellfire.
Don't know the reason. My life is fire and ice. Yankee Malmsteen? Nobody? Nobody?
Of course, I like Van Malmsteen. I'm just more of a magnum opus era.
Are you saying this is now a song of ice and fire?
That was normie here, fuck you.
No one feels bad about this.
Excuse me, it's not normie tier if you read the books, you plebeian.
The books are awful, though.
Fucking a song of gay and homeless, that's what you are.
Oh.
Walloper.
Feast for Crows is a fucking pile of cancer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Feast for
And every
too conceptual.
Danny chapter should just be removed.
No,
Please.
Feast for Crows would have been okay if he literally did, because it takes place at the same point as Dance of Dragons. He literally put all the boring characters into one book.
That's not true. Danny's in a book afterwards.
Well, yeah, Danny's the worst character.
Alright, so fucking, what happened to Duck and what's happening to us with the fire?
Made
Hey.
4 and 10 every fucking chapter. God damn it.
What
Sorry,
I thought, what was originally an attempt by the Horseman of Famine to protect his herald, has instead become a kind of a light pandemonic breeze that has just chilled the room and knocked out all the area's lights, dealing out a paltry 5 damage as it turns out. And yeah, everyone in the room is taking that damage as a result. Those of you who are unlucky enough to be wearing metal armor with no underpadding have now found themselves frozen to their armor.
Does that include me?
No, your armor's actually padded.
Yeah,
It has a backing to it, but it is now moving. It has become harder.
Okay, I think you're actually harder than your armor, to be honest.
Am I wearing padding under my armor?
Well, your armor is made of flesh at this point, because your armor is your actual armor is just steel plate. Whether you wear something underneath it is is another matter entirely. But your crystal is now flesh, so that's stuck to it pretty much no matter what.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, good point. But what if there's cloth over the crystal?
Then you'd look very, very silly, and it will also be incredibly difficult to tailor.
I suppose. Fair enough for it then. For fine, in the interest of fashion, I now have very chaffed crystal nipples.
The candles in the room are cracking and crumbling under the sheer assault of hell flame and pandemonic ice.
Also, by the way, just because of the Game of Thrones stuff, I had something creeped into my head. Was there complaints about diversity in Game of Thrones as it's been going on? I imagine there has been tons of times. Aiden, you'd know, you're a nerd.
What about it?
Oh, there was the research scene where it was fucking horrifically, very clear, white savior bullshit.
Yeah, but
Oh
I
yeah,
don't even,
they've been terrible. That shit.
why does anyone like
it's so
that?
cringy.
Like,
No,
why
but
does
before
actually
that,
anyone?
Because they didn't get the joke.
So before that, were they complaining about a lack of diversity and shit like that?
To be honest, most of the whole diversity shit is they've just fucking, in my opinion, they've probably just reorganized the story so all the women are in charge. But now that they've gone off the books, the writing is gone.
Yeah, I stopped watching it after they went off the books.
The writing went from shit tier to really shit tier after they hit the book.
Oh no, well, because I remember them complaining about how the only black guy in it was like a rapey pirate.
Yeah, they
No.
also
In the early seasons.
women were raped or something, and it's like
A pirate that wanted to shag some woman or something like that.
Yeah, he
that
wanted
was
to
the
fuck the
only
queen.
person of colour. He was
Which is
the-
weird, because he's a Spaniard in the books.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was the only person of colour and whatnot. And I
What,
just
Daria
wanted to-
Naharis?
And when people
Davos, the pirate.
And then they
the guy
totally,
who's
well,
the
they
head of the-
fucked up Dorne. They totally ruined Dorne.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You're killing this for me. I just wanted to touch on a joke because of the whole fire and ice thing. I just wanted to go.
you can't.
Well, when
can't
they're
fucking-
complaining about diversity, you go, well, it's fire and ice, no curry and rice.
And yourself. Just go.
That's the only reason I brought up fucking Game of Thrones.
You know what?
Okay,
no,
just for that, you get hit by the fire twice.
no, Bill, can we
Yeah,
just take?
everyone else, you don't take the damage. It's all getting fucking like shin. It's all getting Shin Godzilla directly onto Nuka now.
Bill, can we just send this recording to the SNP? I think at this point.
No, because it'll come back to me. I want to have a political career after this. This entire show is already going to be used to fucking assassinate me, quite literally, most likely.
Fucking. I thought it was quite clever.
No, it really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
And
You
that's
fucked
coming
up.
from me. Let's just.
Nah, everyone takes. I'll reduce everyone else's damage at the expense of Nuka. Get fucked. Get fucked, mister. I have 3 times as much health as the rest of the party.
I'm the tank, it's my job, I'm filling Dubsky's shoes.
Who even has the most?
You didn't wear shoes.
Jesus. Because I'd say other than Layman and Nuka, like nobody really has that much health in this party. Maybe Ritualist.
My max health is 157.
No, Richard has a.
Mine is 80.
The highest hit points in the party currently are Siobhan and the Eidolon.
Jesus Christ.
Because summoners have a hilarious quantity of hit points.
Why am I the one always getting my shit kicked in? Duck. Get in the
Well, originally it
fucking-
was you, but this is adjusted for damage.
Ah.
Okay, that was his turn. Gamera is now still friend to children. Ritualist, you're up.
Yeah. So,
Gamera is too friendly to children.
Can I reasonably move to attack him? Just
Oh, you can
with the
hit him.
crossbow.
You can hit him from here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a worse situation.
Oh no, he did a full lap of the room, so
Yeah.
you good.
So,
To be, should we not well, to be fair, it's only...
will that hit?
now, but should we not hit
Yep.
the hat?
Yeah. And it's does he have any ability to platform? Probably.
Well, if the Obama administration taught me anything, is that with enough money you can in fact fell anyone. I will say that if you hit him with anything monetarily based, he will spend the rest of the round trying to pick it up.
Oh yeah. So 34 points of damage.
Okay, I will now convert that all to lobbying damage. Yep, that will in fact. He hits the ground. He is not dead, but he is just he's on the floor, spinning around at high speeds. As he failed his.
So now,
flight
oh,
check.
it is one of those little Do you have those there? The firecrackers where they're shaped like turtles and they
Oh.
spin around
Oh,
in a
the
circle.
Catherine Well.
Beyblades, let 'em rip!
I've fallen and
Yep.
I'm running in the 90s.
I am going to throw now 9 gold coins at him. The exploding one.
Oh god, I forgot you could do that.
Will it hit?
Yes.
Okay, it's.
Could this be the end of creepy Uncle Biden?
It's not 9d4. It's 9 gold coins plus 9, and I think I have.
Running in the 90s.
Yeah, it's been back in my head now for about a minute.
Yep.
We can't do another Eurobeat episode when you got fucking Dankless after the last one.
To be fair, we were actually genuinely playing the music on that one though.
Yeah, but still.
Oh, we have a super chat from Alec Detterming. You needed that ad booze.
The bad poos. The bad poos.
Oh, booze.
I'm fucking still pretty fucking Dankula. I'm still pissed.
Did you say super chats pound right through?
That joke extended way too long to be funny.
Yeah.
I saw that fucking Andy fucking was saying about fucking Dankula during the episode.
Oh no! I just got that bad pussy reference. You want a good girl, but you need a bad pussy. Jesus Christ.
Stop.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, I saw a tweet by Andy and it's fucking good. Like, I'm glad he's saying that fucking Dank needs help and shit like that. Fucking
Well,
look
yeah.
back. Look back and how much you a twat you've been acting, Andy, and fucking try and be a better person.
Guys, let's do a call out stream on this stream.
I'm gonna call out the British government stop being gay and Anglos.
I forgot about the bad pussy line because I stopped watching Game of Thrones seasons ago.
Oh no, and fucking somebody.
I watch it to hate it.
Somebody told me to fucking check Jim's Twitter, and Jim's tweets for the events of the day is someone get killed by getting a gas pump shoved up their ass.
Oh, to be fair though, that's pretty funny though. To be fair though, can you imagine going to fucking somebody's parents? Yeah, your kid died. Some guy shoved a bike pump up his ass.
Oh my god, it's basically like Dig Dug.
This is my stand under pressure.
Was that how Diver Deep really worked?
No one knows how Diver Down actually fucking works.
Diver Down, yeah.
The correct answer is it kind of works however you want it to at the time.
And by the way, I get.
Or Pump Up the Jam. I should have gone with Pump Up the Jam, to be
I
honest.
get full on. I'm being very uncharitable. I'm still fucking livid. You know. Are you dead, Biden?
Bye.
Oh, let's check the old chart. Ritualist.
Yep.
As you scatter the coins out in front of him, he kind of just scuttles across the floor trying to grab at them. Just in time, pouring them up to his face just in time to see them begin to glow. That very malignant shine. And as but they don't explode. Instead, they just turn to a bright white heat and begin to sink through his waxy flesh. And in an instant, his flesh just seeps away, it just sloughs from the bone, turning to tallow and running down the drains.
You got burned.
You have successfully defeated Violent Bygone, I suppose. No, Shin Flygon, there we go.
Shin Flygon.
That sounds too much like Sinn Féin.
Well, don't worry, we'll get to the Sinn Féin jokes.
Oh no.
I've got something in line for that, don't you worry.
Please, this is the 1920s, they were still good.
Is he still alive or what?
He is defeated. The evil has been defeated.
Alright, so he's actually just full on dead.
The women of the
Yes.
kingdom are free.
So I guess we
Is
can
there
ask
any
questions.
is there any leftovers from him?
Let's get the loot.
You have got an enormous tortoise shell.
We can like make a tank out of it.
It can also be worn as a piece of armor.
Naka, do you want to get even more degenerate?
No, thank-
Kappa shells work exactly like a tower shield.
If I fucking wear that shit, I'm gonna look like a fucking, what do you call it, the bone Koopas for like Mario?
Dry bones.
Hey,
Aye, dry bones.
if nobody wants, I can convert it to a tower shield. Do I get any bonuses from it?
Oh yeah, it's a full +8 to AC.
Oh, it's even better than the one I have currently, which is +4. It will be quite an improvement. Is his head still around, maybe?
His skull is. It's a kind of bizarre pastiche of snake, tortoise, and humanoid features.
I am taking the fucking skull.
Imagine his blood's fucked and not drinkable.
His blood isn't even blood; it's just tallow. It's literally just liquidized fat.
So what other shit did he just scatter across the ground from Hammer Space?
Okay, from within the shell. When you reach inside the shell, you find that the interior of the shell is in fact an extra-dimensional space.
It was a reverse Coco Jumbo.
Inside is a culverine, a hand cannon.
Cucks Wolverine.
This culverine has been modified to have a 6-shot cylinder. It is an early firearm. It does 2d8 damage with a 30-foot range. It is a scatter weapon.
I think I'll take that. If
However, it needs to be anchored in place to fire, or it will knock the user prone.
eventually it's just gonna come down to me just fucking
In essence,
just having sitting in a square with like 4 turrets around me, just switching from one to another.
Just sellotape it to the side of your fucking cannon.
Just the
Fire
hack,
that way.
but so what else do we need to know about it?
It is a force weapon. It does force damage.
Ooh.
It's a +1 force culvering.
Yeah, 2 force weapons, boy.
The difference being this force damage is, well, it's loaded primarily with Dragon's Breath rounds.
Ooh. So basically, it's a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's a 6-shot flamethrower, like revolving flamethrower.
Cannon.
Dragon's Breath rounds are unique in that you don't actually roll to hit. It's more like a breath weapon. It's just 2d. It's just 2d6 out in a big cone.
I can hear Duck's erection across the continent.
No, to be honest, that'll be pretty hard in the circumstances of the Pathfinder game.
If you know what I mean.
Oh no, I just want to like strap this and the hackbot onto like a little cart and just have my Eidolon pull it around.
I'm not gonna front for a second there. I think you can say onto a cod piece and try and compensate. Doomcock, one person
Face
got
my
that joke.
Face my breath weapon. What else is there, Bill?
Okay. In addition, there is an amulet.
Ritualist, do the thing.
Arcana on the amulet. Amulet.
This is an item called the Amulet of the Candlekeeper. What it does is it allows you to draw the spells out of candle casting candles and scrolls and store them within.
So we can basically scan the candles he has been using here.
And most of the ones in here have been destroyed, but essentially what this would allow you to do is it's that you scan in scrolls and such, so you don't have to roll UMD at the time. You can just cast them directly from the amulet. But it does require a UMD check when you're doing the scanning.
UMD check.
No,
See, the DC, of course, is the same as what it would be to cast, but it means that when you're on site and actually have to cast from scrolls, you don't have to. Yeah.
I think with all this,
Take that risk.
I think the bill is trying to say us with all these items, the Trudeau wand, the amulet of the spell scanning, pick up some spells in portable items. I think we have not been doing for a very long time.
I swear to you, the tarot card killer has candles of mass destruction. We just need to invade first, and we'll find them.
Yeah, so does anybody wants to take this amulet? Because I'm already loaded up with some magic items that do the same.
That's fine. Fucking, fuck it.
And one final item.
Aiden, there you go. You've got a fancy amulet. If we don't fucking find any use of it, we'll just sell it and divvy up the gold.
Okie dokie.
There is a spell kept within it. You cannot identify what the spell is.
Can we just cast it to find out?
You can try.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't think that's probably not.
The spell inside seems to be smiling at you.
Gonna do a little fucking brilliant, the Biden bling, and it is fucking grinning at us. There you go. Fucking brilliant.
I think I hear the sound of something spilling.
I just knocked over my fucking glass.
Oh god. So what was the last item?
Within the extra-dimensional space, you find what appears to be a painting.
Oh no, I don't want to know about Democrats and paintings.
Unfurling it, you see a small plaque at the bottom that reads, "The road virus heads north."
What's the picture of?
The picture is of a armored figure sat in what appears to be a carriage.
Oh, that did.
Oh, look, I think we killed the man.
Knowledge peeps. Or do we recognise the guy right away?
Oh yeah, you recognise him.
Dude, it's that guy from the carriage we killed, you remember? The badass motherfucker that just wouldn't die.
What worries you is in the background of the image where the carriage is situated. It's taken as if it were from directly in front of the carriage, and in the rear of the carriage you can see punchies.
What did they say at the bottom?
The road virus heads north.
And the person in the painting. So this is like a proper drawn-out painting of that random mercenary dude.
It is a masterfully painted oil painting.
Of that mercenary dude.
Yes. Though you notice his armor is much nicer than it used to be.
With punches in the background. Why would there be a fancy painting of the fucking random mercenary dude?
You notice that there is a tag on it that says that it was sold from upstairs in the art house above.
I roll a praise on it. Do I recognize anything about maybe the artist or the craft, or do I know anything who would probably make this?
The pigments are derived from a humanoid source.
Oof.
Furthermore, the vellum it's painted on appears to be of suspect source as well.
Yeah.
Of more worrying concern to you is that as you've been flipping it over and looking at the different parts, you notice that the figure's position on the reins has changed.
Right, that's no
No,
good.
no, okay, somebody hold the painting still. I'm gonna fucking jump into this world, get those motherfucking stars.
Oh, you that was good. Give it the shit.
Further,
Rachel's
the location on the painting has apparently changed, given that Punchy's seems slightly further away.
Fucking Arcana.
It relates to when the Moon Man teleported the. I'm going to consult the Necronomicon. Is there anything about scribing on human skin?
There are a number of horrific rituals you can use to bind particular effects to humanoid skin. This one appears to be something akin to scrying. Now that you've viewed it, it's viewed you.
Nani?
I smile at it.
A poke it.
Nuka, touching it feels like touching mud. Not the person,
maybe.
actual mud.
I was about to say,
Honestly,
it's more metallic, isn't it?
Hey, Biden.
Does his hand go inside?
Yes, but it's not the consistent. It's not like it's insubstantial, like you could go through. It's like placing your hand into quicksand.
Naka, do you want to continue to fondle this thing?
Knowledge Arcana coupled with a book, try and figure out what this thing is. Exactly. Or like, if we can use it for something. Like, it's weird. Like, I would understand if it was like the dude on the other side or something, but why the random mercenary dude that was looking for missing people?
Must not have been totally random mercenary dude, I would guess.
Should I roll Arcana again, or do we have something from this quite good roll?
Yeah, it's quite a good roll, so I'll allow it to continue forward. Digging through, you find a few mentions of you got the classical Dorian Gray style painting that ages in place of you, but this is different. This being used like a scrying portal almost. It's sort of like a targeting marker. When a person views it, the creature that is pictured views the person who viewed the picture and knows where they are innately.
He's dead though. Didn't he die?
He
Yeah,
did.
he did that. I threw ice on him.
Evidently, it didn't stick. It appears as though something has brought him back. And it's definitely a later picture than the... It's not an earlier rendition of him. The age is obvious in his movement. That there's movement is worrying enough. You can see the flesh, it's grey in places where once it was just a fine, like, vibrant colour of life. There's no vibrancy to the person anymore. It's as if he's aged 10 years. But his armour is it's no longer the shabby kind of standard munitions plate that he wore before. It's all finely fitted and articulated, all enclosing.
Oh fuck, we are fighting the mountain post-resurrection.
Do I see anything? Does he look waxy at all?
His eyes are this worrying shade of silver.
Alright, well this dude's like Fral or something like that, or whatever. Most likely fucking bygone. So fucking, I don't know, I guess that dude's just out there as his minion, or maybe he's doing some kind of fucking task. I don't know, we're probably going to find it when we get out of here. Duck, can you get your idol on to take that gem at the centre of that thing?
I mean, if it doesn't hurt my...
How is the ritual holding now that all the candles are gone?
You can see the chains are beginning to glow red.
Is it going to explode soon?
You figure that if you don't... It appears as though the candles were actually venting the heat. If you don't find some way to either disassemble the ritual or to reroute it to your own purposes, the chains will heat to the point where the crystal will crack.
Could I like put all that energy into my Eidolon and the super Eidolon? I'm guessing not, but
You could try.
I'll Ritualist, do you want to try this
what
shit?
I'm going to do is going to take out the cookbook, not the Necronomicon. And I'm going to do some spirit cooking in this place.
Oh no!
Wait a second.
Yes, Ritualist, we need to spirit cook my Eidolon.
We are going to spirit cook the fuck of this.
We're
going to
fucking...
spirit cook because we already fucked up the other room with Alex, with Harry Weinstein, yes? We took out that soul crystal. I am going to... is there anything in the book how to cook the spirits? That giant soul gem I took out. Basically clog it all back and push it into the room to make this huge ritual explode in their face. Without it exploding in our face.
There is. You've already taken the crystal from the previous room.
Yeah.
Combined with this one, you could try and use them both as focusing gems.
Can I keep this crystal in the place as it is without pulling it out and just using the other one?
You could, but it will be risky. You'll have to try and orient the other one in a similar fashion. In essence, what you'd be doing is you'd be setting them up in one above the other. Trying to mirror the same ritual, but just kind of reverse the direction in which it's flowing.
So you want the soul gem?
I'm going to need help, Naka. Can you acrobatic this crystal in the proper place above this?
Well, I could just fly over and put it there.
Yeah.
So I open my hole and I reach in and I pull out the crystal and I go put it where Ritualist fucking specifies.
Yeah, it's like up above this one. And then I'm going to take some pandemonium ash, and I'm going to trail carefully the road on this side, like to make a channel for this thing where to go.
Okay. As you do this, you notice something strange. Sound is beginning to filter in through the force wall. The force walls are weakening.
As long as it lasts long enough for us to fucking start the attack.
And I'm going to basically everybody else while I do this, try to heal up as much as you can.
Okay.
And I'll just cut my finger and use blood to draw this nice, big, fat, juicy target on the wall.
I'll do, I think I can now, renewed vigor, which is 2d8 to heal everybody.
Good
My
stuff.
dad would bring Morgan and put him closer to the door. Like, south of Ritualist and probably east of Duck, just to be ready.
What door? I'll write that one down.
The passageway there. I'm going to get in the opposite side.
Okay, so the giant stone.
I
I don't know why you stand in the way.
stand. I meant about here.
Alright.
South for Ritualist, east of Duck.
Alright.
Mock don't give a fuck, he's gone for it.
Yeah, and I'm going to place just several gold coins to basically to make it like how you say a firing mechanism, which I can control from here. Like when I spill the smaller wheel of coins, I can keep it under control.
Okay. Funneling your energy through basically a roll of coins into a roll of quarters in the States. You see each of the coins flash in sequence, and as it goes around the circle, it's getting faster and faster. And it's going in two directions, one for each gem. And eventually, after a good while, it all pulls in place in front of you before firing out in two directions, striking each of the trapezohedrons, focusing at a single point and arcing through and striking the force wall with enough force that you can see it begin to flow out over the surface, and you can hear it starting to slowly burrow and press and crack through the force wall.
As I prepare for final push, I take two glass-like gems. You said that there was like some, from the cultist we killed in the room with the auction?
Yes.
There were two gems that were worth like 100 gold each, and I'm going to place them in my hand, and I'm going to slowly move my hand around and say, God damn it.
Fucking with your boots. Okay, so those of you who are watching this crime against humanity happening,
He's a duper soon.
fucking you see the other side for the first time. And you begin to hear what was going on the other side as the beam begins to burrow through the force wall. And you hear, please, we just need more time. You and your degenerates will deliver on time. And you'll do it now. Or I'll see to it that each and every one of you has a cross. Stood at the center of an enormous ritual circle, flanked by two enormous guards, is a figure in black.
Get camera button.
Shall I bring
Move
him
the camera button inside.
in? Bill, do you want me to bring him in, or?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'll just whack him there. I'll break the...
Oh fuck, we can't see what the camera sees.
Can you not? Alright.
Look at it on the stream. You'll have to watch the stream like the rest of us.
Oh no, I'm gonna actually have to...
Oh, let the rest of
fucking
the
god.
fucking DM.
Oh my god, what reveals? There's
Jesus.
so many reveals in here.
Nani?
Jim Sterling was against this all along.
Oh Jesus, no!
Well, we knew it was him for process of elimination through everybody that fucked us.
Yeah.
We already knew he was there.
Well, I didn't know off the top of my head.
Previously he hadn't fallen to a height of about 16 feet.
He's a big nibber.
He has now reached buggy levels of lightness.
The figure flanked with the two guards, these two enormous, distended, very clearly undead, what apparently are death knights.
Oh, you fucking bamming me up. They're hardcore. What the fuck?
The figure, it appears to be an astral projection. That much is obvious. There are flickers in the way he moves. It's a figure in a very well-cut, well-tailored, noble suit. But his skin is completely devoid of any pigmentation beyond just jet black. His eyes are two yellow dots at the center of a black sclera. And nothing about every single detail of his features is like physically perfect. Every movement has a certain command to it. There's a reality to it. And every single thing he does nothing but reinforce his sense of nobility. The daemons in the room are bowing as he moves. But it's very clear that he's not of demonic influence. He's something altogether a bit more strange. There's a certain infernal aspect to him.
And we know it's not the butcher, yeah?
Oh no, the butcher is the large gentleman in the middle of the room. You know that much. You've seen pictures.
Good.
But nevertheless, the daemons or the cultists, even Shimon, they all are regarding him with very clear fear. I have no time for your petty little excuses. I did not put up with your degeneracy so you could try and fuck me at the last moment. Either produce the product or find yourself on a cross with the rest of them.
Hail Kaiser.
And then guys, I just have to ask you to look at the private.
Yeah, and then when you get back, roll knowledge, try and figure out who that dude is.
Yes.
Bill, I think this is for you.
Jesus Christ, this fucking war crime. Someone send that image to Sargon with no context.
I am heavy weapons guy.
I'm heavy debts, no way you can pay me.
Somebody send that to John Travolta, we know context.
I don't think he has a Twitter, he's in Scientology now.
Oh yeah.
Right. You're probably not allowed to use Scientology Twitter then.
With crews you lose.
To be honest, I think this is what Scientology preaches against.
Well, technically speaking, I am a priest of Scientology. I had to learn that as part of my divinity training.
Alright, but Rich,
That just sounds like you're trying to become a god.
Alright, what are the knowledges? What are the knowledges for finding out who this dude is?
This is knowledge nobility.
Shit.
For the guy in the black circle.
Yep. Okay, the black circle is a ritual of spirit calling. What it does is it helps conjure forth an astral projection. It's essentially a very, very ornate form of long-distance conference. The two Death Knights, on the other hand, are very much there.
No.
Oh yes. So they are a problem.
They are a problem. First of all, they are giants.
Isn't one Death Knight like fucking nightmare tier?
Yep. And they are... One is wielding what appears to be a normal-sized greatsword and longsword as a longsword and dagger. The other is wielding an enormous hooked blade. Both are garbed in full plate.
Okay, is there anything that those guys are particularly vulnerable to?
Well, unless their belongings are unless they're completely basically erased, they will keep coming back. But they are weak to holy damage, same as any other undead. But they are very resilient.
Aiden,
Mm-hmm.
Bardic Knowledge, try and figure out who the dude is.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a fucking 3. So.
Oh, don't worry, he's fairly infamous.
Okay, do I have any idea off of that?
Yes, you've heard of the Dread Emperor.
The Dread Emperor.
Yes, the Dread Emperor. Normally he wears something a little bit more formal with gold armor with children chained to it. But nevertheless, you're currently looking at an actual projection of the man who conquered all of Nidal. You can assume that the two Death Knights beside him are part of his Necroc Praetoria, which is his personal guard of undead.
Oh great, we are going to piss off an emperor.
I'll wait till the
Probably.
call. I suggest we wait till the call ends. The fucking Death Knights leave. To be quite honest.
Yeah. Speaking of that, is the call going on as we blast?
Oh yeah. Just as you.
How fucked does everything get when we?
I look through.
I suspect that the child here is like.
I look through the force wall and I just just audibly shout, "Nani?"
As the call comes to an end, and Helmo, who is nothing more than a gibbering wreck on the floor, begging for his life, as his employer flits away to some other dark corner of the earth, leaving his vanguard behind.
No.
The wall gives way, blasting outwards, the shards of which killing the smaller of the daemons in front, as well as one of the cultists, slaying them both outright. Shimon rears back up onto his feet in a rage. Who dares interrupt this place?
Me, you bitch.
I should have dealt with you when I had the chance, not listened to the imbecile's input. Fine. You want to fight me? You can fight me.
Nigga, I'm gonna eat you.
We'll see you eat too. And as he says this, he rears his form, his human guise gives way completely. And he explodes up toward the ceiling. This enormous, elongated, serpentine form, all garbed in robes, horrible, desiccated features, enormous fangs, as large as a man's finger, and distended, freakish jaws. But most worrying of all, the voice that echoes in your brain. Can you tell what it is yet?
It's fucking rough.
It's what?
Where's the wobble board?
Oh,
Skate the
God.
pig, dude.
See, you thought it would be Jimmy Savile because we're going with the paedophile celebrity theme, but no, it's Rolf Harris.
Oh God, he's gonna didgeridoo us in the arse.
It's the Lich from the Adventure Time or some shit.
Yep.
God.
And he's
Oh no.
you notice that he's armed with what appears to be a incredibly sharp knife, almost like a trowel, and a shield covered in canvas.
I'm going to draw my wife and kill you.
Well, this should be easy.
And
No,
I'm
even
once again considering sending
No.
this death and
You think this, but he is joined by two allies.
oh.
As emerging out of the vortex of magical energy.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
I just picture I just picture Layman like that fucking scene in Futurama. If he was here, you know, when they tell them they're gonna have death by snooze now, it's just the smiles. The faces of fright. Alright. And with that, I tell him, fuck yourself. And then I tell everybody, run back through the corridor. There's too many cunts. It's a
We will be
battle.
leaving it there for this week, because I think that's a good place to stop it. You facing down a small army of demons, undead, vampires, more undead, and two fucking jail sentences. We've come full circle.
Your demon, goodbye, Nuka. One second. If Nuka goes to jail, does that mean he gets replaced by Razor Fist?
No, we will still be replacing you with Razor Fist. Nuka,
He'll be replaced with Dankless when he gets there.
yeah. I'm trying to think who else we can. So who? I feel like I need a roster of replacement meta.
Rotating Scotsman.
No, I don't think we always need the Scotsman. I mean, I feel like we could.
Thanks.
It's be are there any YouTubers from the Isle of Man? Like
Some
Jesus
Ugandans,
Christ.
some Pakistani.
I don't think the Isle of Man even has YouTube.
should we get Bunty King in? Maybe.
No, he's a bit
Jesus,
too
no,
far.
you don't. Oh, come on now, if you're getting one, you'll be losing a few viewers to, you know who I mean now. You know who I mean. They won't be watching anymore.
I wonder if I could get Imam Tawhidi if I ask him nicely.
Can we get Barry Stanton?
Oh God, you best believe fucking get Barry in on this. Oh, it would be
Are we still
amazing.
streaming?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just like
You're gonna want to get back to where you were, mate. You're not gonna want to stand there.
There is not a good
I'm
ending for
just
this.
let Layman know what's happening.
Oh God.
Oh no, now I just want Barry's. Barry.
This is the end of stream.